Let's go.
I can make things move. I can make things move.
I said quarterback shit when I'm, I said I said quarterback shit when I'm under the center. Game plan sick, talking under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything movie, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart scot-free. Lottie-dottie. He like to potty. Fuck with clothes, shoot, throwing 5 Molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips, moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke then you can't talk. Play a never ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, tower pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving.
Hell yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Right out the gate.
Man.
You have tuned into a live round 2, week 16 edition of Awake
Wake your game up.
Right up the gut tree.
Woo, week 16. Let's go.
Let's go. This is I saw some upsets out there.
Okay, what do you mean upsets? I'm sorry. Bring
I've
me
seen some
to
upsets. Like I've seen some teams, like where I'm like, oh, this is a motherfucking third seed right here. It's just like, barely missed the bye week. He's about to dominate this first round. And then that motherfucking hot ass wild card team comes in there and swipes them off the map. You feel me?
Yeah, for you. I feel yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think I was fortunate enough to be one of those 6 seed teams. Got in, you know, just snuck in there, and I ended up losing that first round, unfortunately. But
I gotta say this. I've said this a number of times prior to this. I've seen you try not to win so bad and then win. It's like the second time I've seen you do this. Like,
dude,
you're
it was.
I'm gonna trade everything away for picks and for the future, and you just keep on winning. It's crazy.
I was talking to I don't think you were backstage, but we were doing some like little discussion on backstage on Sunday morning, and man, I was talking up Goddard, and I ended up not playing him in a couple spots. Like I should have.
Crazy.
I played him in some spots, but I didn't play him in everywhere. I was like, man, for some reason, like they were, it's just everybody had like this impression that Vegas could just stop everybody, and I'm like at tight end anyways, and I'm like, Yeah, they've been
I
great.
think I
Top
was a part
five.
of this discussion after the fact.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was
Look,
like,
but
okay.
when I find, because I was late to the show, I mean, I had to run some errands for my girl to
So
whenever I was
Jawan
coming.
Johnson made a lot more starts than sits this past weekend, but whatever. It didn't really
Jawan
matter.
Johnson's in play against the Buccaneers this week.
Shout out to King D. I know you're out there gonna be watching, tapping in.
What up, King
Uh,
D?
Congratulations, your team was far and away better this week, and um,
Where's
salute.
that in the Brotherhood?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, salute to him. Um, he's got a good shot. I feel like King D's got a good team, and I'm rooting for him, man. There's a lot of good guys out there, but King D, you're the one who took me out, so I'm rooting for you.
All right, King D. Well, looks like you got a fan there because I think he might be playing me.
Hey, I know that I'm playing you in a couple places at
Oh
least.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think is it me and you and the nice guys?
There's gonna be some sleeper stuff, but I don't know if it's got to be at least the nice guys, and then maybe next gen wealth.
You know what's
Those are
crazy in the
the other.
Brotherhood? I lost half my team over the bye week. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be fun.
I sold McCaffrey, and unfortunately, Bakes, I know you out there too. He's the other casualty this week in that league, and
Oh, candlestick. He did say that last night.
yeah, Bakes. Sorry, Bakes. CMC. He got you a solid must start for the whole
I look,
season
I
after that
remember.
trade.
I was in San Jose. I had just touched down, right? This is like a few weeks ago. And years back in November. Just beginning of November. So just touched down. And then there's hella text messages going off. But like I mean, and I'm walking into the liquor store or to the 7-Eleven right across the street from our lab. Because like, my man's like 5 minutes away. And I always come bearing gifts. You know what I mean? Like you got to come through with the zoom zooms and wham whams, right? So boom, all kind of gummy shit, right? Give me a case of beer, right? Then next door we got the Dunkin' Donuts. Boom, get some breakfast sandwiches for us. My boy wanted a green tea
Shout out to
latte.
Minnesota Den. Let me see if I
What
can
up, Minnesota
get
Den?
there. Boom! I know you're out there somewhere, and if you catch us, we got the Voodoo Ranger in the building. So,
Yes, he is the Voodoo Ranger.
yeah.
Hey, yo. Shout out to my IPA brothers, man. 100%. They know what time it is.
Hey, look
Yeah.
at this. I've always been the Bud Light guy, right, in my crew. And remember, about 10 years ago, not even 10 years ago, about 15 years ago, you started seeing all the craft brew spots pop up, and everyone, you started, they started becoming a thing where the homies would pull up, and they got a little IPA pack, the other homie got one. Oh, let me trade one. What they doing? You know what I mean? And like, I would try to drink IPAs like how I drink beer. This tastes good. You know what I mean? Pound on the second one, I'm faded. You know what I mean? And then like I realized real quick, I can't drink liquor with IPAs.
Oh, no,
Messy
it's a
bogey time.
wrap. You better not be doing that.
Messy bogey time. I learned
Yeah.
that quick. But
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
a dumb young bogey,
right.
I had to learn the hard way.
Well, that's what I usually keep, like the Bud Light style, like the Corona style. Like that's my on deck all the time. I always got that shit on hand. But today was a weird circumstance. I walked into a store and they're like, "This is out of beer." Imagine a big ass store out of
It was
beer,
the
and
apocalypse.
then there was these two fucking Voodoo Ranger 12 packs. And I was like, "Oh, okay, let me grab one of them because maybe there's something that I don't know. Like, did there like all the beer supply just vanish from thin air?"
It's prohibition.
Yeah.
Yeah, did they pass something that I'm not familiar
We're gonna
with?
start making bathtub mint jewelers.
Yeah, that's the crazy part about it is that there's there's no way that you can do some sort of like alcohol prohibition ever again. There's just too many home brewers and distillers and like the microbrews and like just so much knowledge out there. Like
Shit, man. You got motherfuckers in the beat
black
that way.
market
They
would be
making
saturated with all
fire ass
sorts of
crew up.
crazy good fire ass shit, bro. No problems.
Come on now.
Yeah, I have an uncle who's into that. Shout out to my Tito Boy. We call him Tito Boy because he was like the youngest of his brothers.
Shout out, huh?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my uncle Boy. And boy, he be making them the moonshine tequila. That's the thing.
Oh,
No,
You
I
know
don't
what I
fuck
mean?
with
And
that.
like
he's
No,
a
he got
dude for that.
he's
nope,
retired.
nope.
He's retired, and this is what he got
I
into.
hope he is, man. That sounds like a retirement
Hey,
activity,
look,
actually.
he got the whole distillery woo wop in his garage. So like he's came through with like some tequila. It was light and it was like kind of gold, light gold. And he's like, I'll try this.
Yeah.
Then like the next time I see him, he's triple and quadruple distilling it now. So it's like damn near clear. And this
Hell
motherfucker
yeah.
is 100 proof. He's
That's
like, hey,
my
be careful with
favorite
that one.
tequila.
Yeah, I got in a fight with my dad back in the days off this moonshine.
Oh, it was moonshine tequila, huh?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, yeah.
And I got in a fight with my dad, not a physical fight, but like it got like it was wrestling keys away from each other. You know what I mean?
The first introduction,
You're
like
not
most
driving,
people,
Dad. You know what I mean?
it's that white lightning or
oh shit.
you know, that you ever had
That's
that,
what they
right?
drink in the penitentiary. My homie that caught the other day on the pod.
Yeah, man, Shad Free
Hey,
Santiago.
look, bro, that white lightning had that motherfucker in there thunder. Oh my mama, whole world.
What do they make? What kind of fruit do they make it out of?
Shit, whatever the fuck they get up.
Whatever they
in
can get
that
their hand on, huh?
orange- I guess oranges. Shit, I don't know. Oh my mama.
Hey, them motherfuckers beat. Hey, look, that's what happens when the adaptation of human beings. When you put them, you deprive them of all kind of XYZ. They figure it out somehow. You know what I mean?
Oh now.
Like I remember, listen, by the grace of God, and I hope I'm not jinxing myself by saying this, but you know what I mean? Never done no real time like that. I've sat down for a couple of days, but outside of that, you know what I mean? And then some drunk take nights. We have a handful of those back in the day, just getting into bar fights and shit. You know what I mean? But they really, anyways, long story longer, it'd be like one of my partners that came out, this is about 10 years ago, he came out, he sat down for about 8 years. And I was like, he's talking about all the shit they do in their Pruno and all this shit. And I'm like, how do they make it? He's like, shit, man, shit in the toilet bowl sometimes. I was like, for real? He's like, bro, that toilet bowl is so fucking clean. If that shit ain't clean up, beat your ass in there, man. I'm like, oh, shit. You never
Cold
think about his
world,
life or
bro.
death to make sure that fucking toilet's clean. Because motherfuckers is doing all kinds of shit. They making soup in the toilet. They're doing all kind of different shit. You know what I mean? Whatever they got to do.
Oh world.
And that motherfucker's spotless. You know what I mean? They're hot at you. Yeah, man, that shit is a different world.
Yeah, shout out to staying out of trouble. And
100%.
Yeah, man. Man, free
Shout
all
out
the
to the
reality shit, man.
GWN, man. This shit keep me out of trouble for sure.
Come on. We're on the digital block these days.
Oh my mama.
Big kicking
boy.
it on the digital block.
Oh my mama, man. We be in this motherfucker for hours. Oh my
D-block.
mama. Real talk, bro. Oh my
oh my god, the way that you put it. Oh,
D-block cause.
100%.
Well, like in Rikers, D-block is like a really hardcore block in the jail, in the prison or whatever it is, or jail. So like, yeah, that's the Rough Rider shit. D-block.
Hey, has anybody got a chance to pick up Malachi Moore?
Malachi Starks, who?
No, Malachi Moore. He played for Gangrene's team.
Oh nah.
That motherfucker.
What is he?
Balling, bro. Oh my mama.
Yeah.
Oh, is he a safety?
Yeah, he's a DB. Oh,
Yeah,
my
he's
mama.
the one that he's been rotated in and out whenever Tony Adams is hurt. And I think
And
Tony Adams.
That motherfucker, he been logging in 100% for like the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
Oh shit! Never mind. And
So
that's
the
probably- that's
Jets'
probably Tony
defense has
Adams.
looked like the most ass it's ever looked like in my entire life over the last 3 weeks. And I don't know, man. Everybody on that team right now is probably under some sort of microscope with the recent firing on the DC. This might not be the first one. It's been really bad. Trevor Lawrence is not a good quarterback, and we made him look like Peyton Manning. That shit was terrible.
Come on now.
It's funny because I was saying that on the Friday show when we got a
Go
Trevor Lawrence.
look at Malachi. So he been. Oh my bad, Bug. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say that motherfucker been logging in 100% snap count since week 6. That motherfucker only had under 5 tackles since week 6, 3 times.
Yeah.
He's hitting double digits like easy.
I
He's
wouldn't.
only went over double digits one time, but he's
Oh,
for the last 5 weeks, 14, 9, 6, 18, and 20.
Oh, the Raiders say, "Hold my beer." I don't know. My Jets defense ever since we got rid of Sauce and Quinn and I don't even know if they are NFL defense anymore. That shit is terrible. Like they probably give up 3 touchdowns to some fucking the championship squad. Nah, that's
and we love that for fantasy so much.
Oh, I'm playing.
Yeah.
They're
I
always
hear
on
you.
the field.
100%.
They're on the field like, whoa.
100%.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I got the same gang in West Side with Sherwood and Quincy. Oh my mother.
Yeah, I don't hate any of those guys. To be honest, for fantasy, they've been guys for
Oh, I got a
at
phone
least
call from Adam.
years. No way. What it's like shout out to Adam. He's
Yeah, shout out to Adam.
he's
I
up
got a
there in
phone.
the semis for the West Side. Shout out to all the West Side gang.
He's
JD.
writing a storybook. He's trying to write a storybook. End it.
As I was saying.
Yeah.
So he called
He's gonna
me.
talk all sorts of shit, right?
You know what's
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
is like, okay, he's king shit talk, but over the last 2 seasons, because he had trouble differentiating for the longest. And I'm real proud of dude now because like he knows that it's just shit talk when we're talking. Because on the East Side League, it'll be like, hey, your team sucks. Your team's a bitch, right? Like, what? Fuck you. Woo. Oh, beat your ass. That's what, you know what I mean? It's like, no, I'm talking about your team. You know what I mean? Like, because that's how people will talk about each other's teams. Your team's a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, but everyone knows this is how the style of banter. He would always get crazy for years. But about 2 seasons ago, the commissioner was like, hey, look, bro, you gotta have to cool that down, and we're gonna remove you. And he's hey, okay, all right. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn it.
hey, look,
shit.
and it was even a thing because he would always get into it with me, and he would get into it with the other homie Hinnock. He's probably went down the whole list. Adams went to war with everybody on some other
Yeah.
shit. But then, like these last 2 years, you know what I mean? He's really put his head down and start going to work. Pause. That sounded crazy. You know what I mean? But like, so he calls me. He's like, hey, bro. He's like, good morning, bro. I'm like, hey, good morning, man. Top of the morning. I'm like, congrats, bro. Look at you. And then, like, in true Bogart fashion, he goes, just like you say, bro. Don't congratulate me, bro. I didn't win nothing yet. I'm like, oh, okay. Because he would always tell me that whenever we play each other. Hey, congrats on the win, bro. Hey, listen, bro. It's regular season, bro. Don't you? Anyways, he's like, I got a commissioner question. Are you the commissioner? I'm like, I'm not in the West Side League, right? I was like, it's Diamond Joe. He's like, I know that, but he's not picking up my call. I'm like, he ain't trying to hear from you, bro.
Cold world.
He's like, you're right. I figured that. I was like, how many times you call him? Twice. I'm like, keep calling him, bro.
Damn it.
But he had some kind of waiver question. I'm like, because he was like, bro, sleep. And it's funny whenever it's people's first time on Sleeper, he's like, bro, Sleeper's the best, bro. And he brought up the Michael Wilson drop. He's like, man, he's like, so crazy. I dropped Michael Wilson. Then I was able to claim him and still get him. I'm like, I know. I remember it was November 1st and you got him November 3rd. He's like, oh, that's exact date. How do you know? Because I had a claim on him. I just traded for Marv and then I seen him drop Michael Wilson. I was like, hell yeah. But see, that's the beauty of Sleeper versus Yahoo. It's like with Yahoo, you can't even put a claim on it. It'll say you have to wait till they clear the waivers. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, and I like that. I love that and hate that about Sleeper, but I'm never gonna. I love it more because I've been on that other side where I drop something. I go, oh no, fuck, why'd I do that? You know what I mean? And you just wait 2 days and you just hope no one's seen it. You know what I mean? You get that motherfucker back. You know,
Derek, it definitely was crazy, bro. That putting his dad down and going crazy. Oh shit, that fucking had me dying too. We got a shout out to Albert. What's up? We got Parkinson or Waller this week. Man, Waller.
I'm Parkinson on this one.
Yeah, I'm going Parkinson too.
Yeah,
I
have
have
Devontae, and he's already been on the uprise. And Seattle, they do have That's probably where you got to attack them is with the tight end over the middle. You know what I
And
mean?
he
Like,
has a
they're-
touchdown in 5 of the last 6 games.
That motherfucker balling, dog.
He is.
100%,
I just put in claims and I end up picking up in 3 of my leagues for the playoffs. I'm like, oh,
shit,
shit.
dog. Damn good.
Who does Miami have?
Miami got, I'll tell you right now.
because they're ass against the tight end too. And then they got Darren Waller. over
Miami
there.
got Cincinnati, dog.
Oh,
Whoa.
What I've been saying all day, bro. I'm all in the baller, bro. I don't know, man. I might not get off
Ed
this
didn't
Waller
play both
thing.
of
I
them.
think he has what 4 touchdowns
Hey,
in the last 2 weeks.
I don't know. I keep telling you to play Waller, and hopefully you're listening because the 2 touchdowns and all that shit last week.
Play both of them if you can.
Hey, that's a good idea. But that is a great idea.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
you
You got
can.
the flex, play both. You
These
can't-
are these are where bold moves come. Like this is what separates the champions. You know, making these plays sometimes.
because it came out this morning that the tight end for the Rams will not be returning this season. So Parkins the man. Parkins the man. What's his name? The tight end
Yeah,
for
Higby's been on the IR.
Yeah, he will not be returning this season. They said.
Ferguson's the young buck that, like, he's being surpassed by the other young buck. I think he's
And they're going up against Arizona, right?
no Seattle,
Yeah, they
which
got
is a
Seattle.
tough defense for receivers mainly, though. You know what I mean? Like they've been.
Yeah.
If you look at their track record, there's some notable tight ends that have 8 against them this year. So you know, what I
Okay.
mean? And with
Yeah,
the
I-
absence, we're not going to have Devontae Adams this week. That's for sure.
No.
He was already nursing a hemi that he had re-aggravated or made worse, I guess. And they're saying week to week. I think that's just them. I think they're going to hold off to him for the playoffs since they're already locked in. You know what I mean? So Parkinson,
And he getting busy in the red zone, like Lee
Yeah.
said. He been scoring the last few weeks. Where Devontae been getting busy at in the motherfucking
Yeah,
red zone,
in
even
the
though he
red
got
zone.
hurt on a deep route, bruh. Parkinson, man, I'm firing that motherfucker up, dog. 100%. I ain't mad at the Waller play too, man. Waller came alive last night, dog. Oh my
and
mind.
like it's concentrated between Waller, and Achan. And when we're talking the passing game, there.
I just dropped 300 on Phillip Rivers just so Viking ringing with fatties wouldn't get him, and he was pissed. I dropped everything I had because he
Ain't mad
needed a
at you.
quarterback. So,
Seattle really hadn't done much for me to not think that they're for real. And the fucking Rams, they might have a hard time with this game. Not if
Seattle
Puka
needs
can't.
this game to you know what I mean? Because they still could win the division, correct? Like Seattle.
they can.
Oh no,
Puka's got
they haven't got
cramps.
swept by us. They got,
But
they had dropped
that-
one to us.
That's what we know, right? That it's just cramps, and he should be good to go for the next
Who Puka?
the next go round. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just cramps, right?
Yeah,
He's
I
cramped,
think they said he could have came back in the game. They said something like that.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
you got the running game that is actually getting better by week with Blake Corum getting involved and Kyron's able to do his thing, and that shit is fucking nasty.
And they run a shitload of plays. So it's like everyone gets a chance to eat by the sheer volume of plays they run on offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
They're not like Aaron Rodgers who will let that clock go down every single
I'm
time.
gonna go watch this Detroit game again and see how much separation or how much battling this guy was getting.
Stick him. Ha, 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 stick him.
Yeah. There's a lot of weapons out there.
Yeah. And then what's crazy for Seattle, on the flip side, they got one weapon that matters. You know what I mean? And he just goes crazy every week. It's insane. I mean, and for the sake of all our playoff teams, like, and there's a lot of people that got JSN coming off a bye. This is a fact, right? The Jonathan Taylor, a lot of those teams that had JT and JSN, you know what I mean? Just coming off this bye week, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's reset just as much for us coming off bye weeks. You know what I mean?
The Mike Gesicki revenge game. I don't know. Mike Gesicki's probably happy he's not in Cincinnati, man.
Hey, Buddy got 6 TDs in 6 games, bro. And it's only been only one game he didn't score a TD. In that game, he went 4 for 5. He only had 27 yards, but he
Who's
was a
this
tight
guy?
end.
Gesicki with it?
No, this is Parkinson.
Oh, yeah.
Parkinson.
Parkinson. Yeah, he's going crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So he's been tied in 5, 6, 3, 37, and 3 in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. And Waller is kind of like unreliable, but as long as he's healthy, I kind of like him on that team. Miami. He's proven it. It's coming off the bench and then playing in the NFL like that and scoring touchdowns when he's healthy like he has been. That shit's impressive as fuck, bro. And Darren Waller, he had a huge ceiling. Remember, he was tied in 3 in drafts for probably
Right.
3 or 4
Yeah,
years, bro.
and where is he at right now? In Miami, right? And who was balling last year in this same system?
Hell
Fucking
yeah,
John Lewis.
Jonnu Smith got a rushing
You know what
touchdown.
Come on.
They're like, hey,
The
we're gonna
rushing
run the
touchdown
ball,
was so
and
annoying.
then hey, that Darnell Washington is fucking
He's a
crazy fun to
fucking
watch.
giant, dude.
I love
That
watching
guy's
that
like
fool play
6'8".
football.
What
That
is he?
is
Is he
so
like 6'8"
hype.
for real? 6'7"?
They said he's 6'7",
6'7".
263. I was like, no, that guy is not 263. He is a good
He's
like
like
almost
260,
300.
270, bruh. Is he 300?
I don't know.
That
He
fool's
just
a pro wrestler out there.
I swear he looks like exactly a pro wrestler, and then like the 195-pound DBs be bouncing right off of him. It's just funny.
You remember the
I
Big
don't know,
Show?
man.
You remember the Big
Yeah,
Show? He was
yeah.
like legit 500 pounds in his heyday, right? And then you had Brock Lesnar, who was like 320, you know what I'm saying? Super shredded. And like he would ragdoll the Big Show. Like, you know how like if you're the Big Show, you're gonna jump when someone like goes to suplex you, you're gonna give them a little assistance. No assistance, belly to belly suplexes, belly to back, just fucking tossing this motherfucker around. Like that's what Darnell Washington looks like he can do to people, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Darnell Washington's a fucking giant, man. They threw him a jump ball, everyone else jumped. He just grabbed it like this. Fool's fucking giant, bro. Pause.
You ready? You ready, ears?
Yeah, sure, buddy.
All right.
Oh no, man.
Good morning, happy week 16.
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
He's got
What?
his NPR radio voice on today.
Yeah.
Hey, top of the morning,
Man,
big bro.
I
Let's
get
get
that.
it.
Yeah. Wait, you know what?
I wanted Jordan Brooks to get one more goddamn hit. I lost by 0.47 points.
Hey, here's your
There will
sign.
be-
It is what it is.
Yeah.
man.
Hey, just because. Hey,
Turn him
wait.
up.
Wait. Did you lose in the fantasy playoffs? Is this the
Nah, he-
Monday
he
or I
played
mean
his
like
other
the
joints.
Tuesday blues or
No, man, I
whatever?
lost in the fuck. I was like, yeah, I got it.
Oh, 4.7.
I'm
He said,
sure
or
the fucking stat
5.47.
corrections, motherfucker didn't get that, man. It's all-
I mean,
but, hey,
you did beat the Chiefs, and the Chargers are basically front and center for that goddamn division. What are you gonna say about that? I mean, I need
I'm
you to
happy
beat.
about it, but you know
All
what?
right, here, guess
Business
what?
is
I
not
need my
taking
ears.
care. No, Patrick the Queef Mahomes had to come to Dallas to get his fucking ACL surgery. That's bad enough last night. But he had that.
All right, that's a
Oh,
lot
no,
better.
hey,
All
you
right.
mad that- you mad that motherfucker was in your
He
vicinity?
was
huh?
in my fucking house. Hey, that's a disgrace, that motherfucker. What the fuck's he doing in my fucking town?
Hey, that's my fucking
I own this
He
bitch.
said, "Don't you fucking dare get your
Quit
surgery
that
around me."
over here.
Hey, that motherfucker said, I own this bitch. I run Dallas.
Big
Hey,
deal,
man, he be
man.
in them
Get the
streets.
fuck out of here,
You
Patrick.
be in them DF Dub streets.
Oh, world.
Well,
bruh.
Mr. Mahomes had ACL surgery and LCL surgery. Now, along with that, they said with the repair, the extent of his rehab is a process of longer than 9 months.
What's crazy is they didn't say anything about no structural damage, and the fact that they did the surgery like
day
you know
later.
a little over 24 hours later, that means it was a clean tear. Clean tear. It like LCL as well, but they didn't say anything about no structural damage. And because if there was, and it wasn't a clean tear, you wouldn't get the surgery right away.
Yeah,
You have to wait for all that swelling to go down. So this is actually a good sign for him. Not to mention the fact that, like, okay, I mean, Joe Burrow, that's someone who had the ACL, but he had some structural damage. And it was about week 8 or 9 that year of his rookie year. He came back the next year, started week 1, he's rocked the brace all the way. Maybe the youth helped him out because, Patrick Mahomes, what is he, 30, 29?
I think he's 29. I can check on that one.
Right? This is, you know who tore their ACL during this time of his career? Tom Brady. Remember that? It was the Jets that did it to him. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because, man, like, after that, Tom Brady's like, I get the ball out quick. No one's finna hit me now.
Mahomes is 30.
Mahomes is 30. So this is around the same time, around the same age. Tom Brady got hurt. The game, when he comes back, he's gonna adjust some of his game. He ran a ton this year. I want to say he's like one of their team leaders in rushing, if not the leader in rushing.
That's why they gotta get their running game right when he come back next year. 100%.
Right. And like they're already good at getting the ball out quick. I can see some adjustments. I feel like as long as there's no setbacks with his recovery, and you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna see Mahomes back, and the beer gut's gonna be gone. Watch this. Like, do you see Mahomes this year? He looked like he was extra sassy. He got the beer gut.
He looks like Fat Albert.
Going kind of dad bod with it.
Yeah, it looked like Fat Albert on the fucking cartoon.
I mean, it's a stretch. You know what I mean?
I'm always gonna insult that motherfucker.
So
sir.
So all the Broncos need to do is just lose what? At least one?
Just one game. That's all it has to have. Because it's gonna. If they lose one game, the division. The only way
they need to lose one game. Here's what he
and the Chargers. They need to lose one game and the Chargers.
They need to lose a game somewhere in this next couple of weeks. Then the Chargers need to beat them, and then they have a shot at not only the division, potentially the 1 seed.
Well, because
they have help from elsewhere too.
They definitely get the division because they have the Denver Broncos.
They swept everybody else so far.
Yeah.
And then did they beat the Bills?
We didn't play the Bills this year. We didn't play. We get them next year. No, it
would be a team that would go see them though.
Yeah.
Like we're the Bills right now, right? Okay. Well, actually, it's currently the chart.
We get the Steelers if it started right now.
Okay. Yeah, it started right now. Okay.
But the standings?
But here's
right
what
now,
I'm saying, though.
okay, Denver gets the bye.
Shit, if you guys won the division and went out and got a couple people to lose as well, you guys do have a shot at the one. You'd have the bye week.
Yeah, well, right now, Denver's got the bye. Chargers get Steelers. Buffalo gets Jacksonville. Houston gets New England. That's how if it started today, that's what the seeding looks like.
Oh, yeah, New England is doing it. But did they lose this week?
Yeah, they lost to Buffalo. Too.
Okay, yeah, man. Okay, Denver's in the pilot.
Staying in the mix.
Okay. They definitely will control everything.
Yeah, well, we shall see.
And then with the NFC, it's
now the NFC
West
goes like this. It goes the Rams on a bye. Seattle would get Tampa Bay, so it's into 5-4. San Francisco would get Philadelphia into 6-3, and Green Bay would get Chicago for round 3. That would be fucking fun. But that's if it all ended today. But that's how it's not. But we still got 3 weeks, so a lot of things can happen.
Shout out to Peacock, man. He said he's working on a new video for Bogart Scott Free, man.
Nice.
Come on now.
Yeah. So as of right now, the New York Giants hold the number 1 pick in the 2026 draft.
Oh,
they sure do. They sure do.
It goes the Giants, Tennessee, Raiders, then I think the Jets.
Did you all see Abdul Carter ball out last week, man?
Yeah, the last few weeks, I think he's been finally coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Pause.
That defense isn't too far off. It's got some holes, but really that squad's not too far away. I wouldn't let that record
deceive me. It's time to come out of retirement.
Well, the 49ers placed Brandon Ayuk on the reserve/left squad list ending his season.
I don't think Dart's a Tom Brady style quarterback. I don't know if he knows what to do with a quarterback that's not Tom Brady. I
Well,
haven't
here's the
seen it
thing.
yet.
Well, here's the thing though. Bill Belichick, right? Like when you look at what he was always trying to do, he always had Tom Brady. Then he had Jimmy behind him, right? And then
That's
he
true.
he brought in Jacoby Brissett, right? He brought in Jacoby Brissett, which is, this was his first version of fighting fire with fire, because we started seeing the emergence of like, the Lamar Jacksons of the world. And then they trade him away. But then when life after Brady, what do? They bring in Cam Newton, because it was like, all right, I need a Russian QB to fight fire with fire, because that was, part of what the game had evolved to, right?
Hey, Brissett was never a running quarterback from the get-go anyways.
Yeah.
He was always a pocket
But
passer.
here's
I
the
think
thing,
maybe
though,
that's
see,
what
Jeff-
they did over there, is just get the guy that best resembles Brady in essence.
No, that's a
And-
fact.
and-
but
and
they
have a
definitely
backup.
Look at 2017 week 4 is what this, because this was the Deflategate year, right? Was that 2016? No, 2016. So the Deflategate year where he got suspended for first 4 games. They had Jimmy the first 3. Jimmy gets hurt, and then a true Jimmy fashion, right? Then they put in Jacoby Brissett. He started on a Thursday night against the Houston Texans. He was the first black QB ever in New England history to start a game for them.
Yeah, I recall that because
And he ran all over them. It was his thing. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, but that was part of it. Like, okay, they have a different dynamic. Maybe, and see, I never knew anything about Jacoby Brissett, so if I didn't know he wasn't a mobile QB, they fooled me, because they had him running all over the place. That one and only start.
Well,
The one start.
Right? The one start. And then remember the next year, that one start, or 2 years later, it was good enough to be like, all right, boom, they traded him to fucking the Colts.
Indy? Yeah, Indy, right?
Yeah, and like he was all right over there. But you're right, though. It wasn't like he was running around over there.
Well, the Washington Commanders have made the decision to sit Jaden Daniels for the remainder 3 games of the season.
That's what I've been saying for the last 2 weeks, man. They gonna shut that motherfucker down, dog.
And
That would have helped me maybe be able to get Mariota or something in the fucking 32-man, and I would be sitting in there nice and comfortable. I had a good week last week without a goddamn quarterback in that 32. Fuck, I'm pissed. I had a good time. Win some, you lose some. Shout out to everybody in that 32. You deserve to be where you are, and I'll see y'all next year, because that shit is my jam. I like the weird shit.
Well, the Bengals, Joe Burrow will start the rest of the season, despite
My bad. Go ahead.
Joe Burrow will start the rest of the season despite being eliminated from the playoff race. So he's going to play it out.
Come on now, we don't need no more stinker games, Joe.
Yeah. Now,
No
as
more
for
stinkers.
as for Ben Johnson,
Ain't no more.
Ben Johnson was asked if the Bears could shut down Rome Odunze. He says all options are on the table, in quotes.
Yeah, it's probably best to not play a hand until everything is evaluated. Playoffs is playoffs, especially the Bears. That organization is going to be like, hey, if we can get our best guys out there, we're going to get them out there. And if he's hurt, but he says he could play and he's better than everybody else, then we're playing him. I don't hate the idea. I like ballers, like those guys that go out there and they play hurt. That's football.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
Shout out to Ricky.
Brandon said YouTube deleted his Brissett comment. Yeah, YouTube been deleting a few of my shit lately. I've been on my mama. They be tripping, dog.
Hey, I did say to pause. Shout out to Derek.
Now,
it is wild. It takes me sometimes 3 or 4 seconds, but shit, I'll get it.
It's a 9-second pause rule.
There you go. 9-second pause rule for the man.
Okay.
You're right. You made it within the time.
Now, as for the Indianapolis Colts one-eye Anthony Richardson, he's been cleared medically to start doing football activity.
Brandon, what do you mean? That is hilarious. We need to know more. YouTube deleted his Brissett comment. I want to know what the hell he's talking about. Sorry, Lee, bro.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I was reading it earlier.
Yeah, shit.
I know. I'm like, yo, YouTube's trying to make me a better person or something?
Well,
What's wrong with you? You two, let me be me.
Well, Daniel Jones underwent surgery last Tuesday in New York. Jones is targeting a return at the start of training camp in 2026. Now, coming out this morning, or late last night when I was doing this, the Indianapolis put out that it's not a slam dunk that Daniel Jones is back with the Colts next year. Minnesota is the team to watch, they're saying.
Yeah. You know what's fucked up? They just do not fuck with J.J. McCarthy over there or something, bro. They're like, maybe, unless this is like a ploy to make him play better, like, listen, did you hear
Now,
that?
speaking of the Vikings, Justin Jefferson wants the Vikings to try and acquire Bengals Joe Burrow.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
If he's, I know he's not, that's not going to be happening.
If he's available, it's not going to happen.
If he's
not going to
available.
happen.
Now, as for the Commanders and star offensive tackle Larry Tunsil are expected to discuss a contract extension this offseason. And as for the Rams and
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
It says they're expected to have conversations. He's expecting it. How dope that team is. They did trade for him, though.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It'd probably be in their best interest to, you know what I mean? So they didn't just throw a pick away.
And now, as for the Rams and Puka, they plan to extend Puka, potentially resetting the wide receiver market.
I don't think it's potential. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. He deserves it. And then on JJ, man, okay, so this is what I would do if I was JJ McCarthy. Sorry to go way back, but that motherfucker just needs to give him fucking 20 targets a game and shut the fuck up, bro. I don't give a fuck what you think about open is, but throw the goddamn ball to Justin Jefferson and shut the fuck up and be proud to have fucking him on your team and
For
actually
real.
utilize that motherfucker.
Let him make you look good.
Man, I gotta. That attitude of like, no, he's not open, or whatever his excuse
My neighbors
is.
are hella having drama right now.
I will not have any of that, bro. Get JJ the ball.
Let me close this garage real quick.
Now, as for the Atlanta Falcons, they plan to potentially franchise tag Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, because they don't want to let him walk and they don't want to pay him neither. You know what I mean? And he's part of the plan. If you want to talk about having a young QB with weapons, you got London, Pitts, Bijan. You know what I mean? It's like that's kind of the whole point of having a young QB is that where you're able to have young talent that you can surround them with. But what's the tight end rate for a franchise tag?
I think it was 18 last. This.
No, but you're gonna take. Who was tagged last year?
I mean, I know the tag number for tight ends was 18 million this year.
I don't think so. I think that was the highest paid because you're gonna take the average of like the top 3 or 5 or whatever it is at the position. These 3.
2025 tag numbers for positions.
You maybe tell it franchise tag.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Okay, for a tight end, it was for non-exclusive, it was 13. For extension, for transition 15. Tag, it was 11.
11. Wow. Okay, exclusive was 13. Okay, I thought you said regular. Okay, yeah. See, that ain't enough. They're finna tag him and make him mad as a motherfucker. But what's funny about that is we're probably looking at a tag and trade too. Because like, say I'm New England, I'm gonna go after Kyle Pitts. You know, Hunter Henry's getting a little longer in the tooth. You know, Josh McDaniels stays with a tight end in that system. You know what I mean? I'm surprised. Hopefully they don't go full New England on him and not really get him real weapons except for old guys. You know what I mean? Because they did that. With
going the cheap route. Going the cheap route, nothing young.
It's not just the cheap route. It's just that like, see, but this case they're a draw. You know what I mean? Like I still think it's not out of the question they go trade for an AJ Brown. You know what I mean? Because like
New England might win the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I won't go that far.
I know you're a Chargers fan.
No, I think they'll go to the second round.
No, he's also a Patriots.
I think they go the second.
Nah, defense wins championships, and they got.
But the way that defense played on Sunday was straight trash, man. Even my friends in Mass said that was horrible how they played in the second half. They were like, "What the fuck happened?"
I'm with you. I think they win the Super Bowl.
Good for them. I think I care. I don't. Don't care. at all.
Would you rather see the Donkeys or would you rather see the Patriots?
How about this? I say neither.
Good answer. Good answer.
Hey,
Good
you know,
answer.
I was just taking a guess that the
that's
Patriots
something
would make you the most
something my
upset, but
cousin
maybe
can
the
shove in her
Donkeys
face,
will make
because
you
she's a
more
fucking
upset. I don't
Donkey
know.
fan right now.
He hates every single team.
No, because my cousin is
No,
in Denver
he
right
hates-
now.
That's a real
and she
right.
said,
He's a real
"Oh, look,
fan.
He
the
hates the-
Donkeys are on top.
he hates
I said,
the-
yeah, they're a fucking horse.
He hates the Patriots. Actually, well, I'll take that back. As a recency bias, he hates the Chiefs first, and then the Raiders, and then the Patriots,
I
and then
was
the
never
Jets.
a Patriots fan to begin with. My family's all fucking
In
Patriots
fact, you
fans
hate
right
As
them,
now.
soon as he
right?
met you, he was like, "Fuck the Jets." I love it.
What I have go.
Share it with me.
Now, as for Kevin Stefanski, is expected to be a top coaching candidate if he leaves Cleveland this offseason.
Where that motherfucker gonna go?
You know what's so crazy? Is like, why he ain't even fired yet, and they're saying this shit.
They're
Like,
saying if he leaves.
here's why I disagree with that statement, right? It's like, okay, he's going to be a top candidate, right? So let's go hire the guy because he's so good that he was able to turn the Browns around at one point.
Yeah,
Like,
he
is that
turned
what it
shit
is?
around.
Like,
Exactly.
he got them into the playoffs twice.
Yo, you see the mishap that they had with the
Yeah,
Shador
but the
thing?
only thing is he inherited Watson, bro. 100%. He
Yeah.
got him in the playoffs with an old man
Well,
Flacco.
they-
100%.
he got into the playoffs with Baker. Prior to that, then remember they moved Baker. They trade for Watson. Then Watson never sees the field. You're right. Old man Flacco gets in there. He was coach of the year that year, I think.
Yeah.
Like maybe I won't shit on Stefanski so much, but it's like I'm like, where is he gonna go? New York?
If he take a year off, he'll be the hottest thing.
Yeah, I think that thing is.
He'll probably, if he don't want to take a year off, he should get a job. You know what I mean? Just
I
based
feel like
on
he would
what
go
he
back
have to
to
deal with
Tennessee
in
or something.
Cleveland, but also he getting a little bit of rap for what he doing right now with his quarterback situation as well.
Yeah, he had a hiccup. I guess Shador got the wrong wristband with all the wrong plays on Sunday.
Yeah, I did see that.
Him up for failure, bruh. That's fucked up.
Hey, shout out to
In his
Peacock.
press
Hey,
conference, he was
hey.
trying to do it like it was nothing. It's weird.
is this the scenario that you see as well, that if you do in fact get the divisional championship game on week 18 with the Broncos, and then you guys lose, and then the Texans and Jaguars do their thing, will you be the odd man out?
Oh
No,
shit!
no, all we need is to win Sunday and then San Francisco.
Didn't they already lock in? I thought you locked in.
No,
You were just yelling that on Sunday
we
night.
can punch the ticket officially with
Oh,
the win.
okay. Because he was
and
over
then
there celebrating.
San
talking about
Indy
it was
got
already in the playoffs.
Indy got 8 wins. Indy got 8 wins. They still are not mathematically
No.
eliminated. And then you had the Dolphins. If they would have got to 7-7 last night and knocked off the Steelers, they still would have been in it. So, like
Yeah,
Lee said,
out there.
he only
They're
got
not
to win
technically
one game.
mathematically
We just
within,
got to
but
win
they're
one
all
game, and then
Wait,
San
wait,
Francisco
wait.
beats the
JD,
Colts.
JD. So you're saying that the Chargers can still charger?
It's possible.
Hey, kid up. If you're trying to get me going, it's not going to
Ah!
They can
Oh,
still
bro.
charger it, right? Okay, they
That's
can
nice, kid.
still charger this.
You
This is
can
crazy.
charge that shit all they want.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Hey, kiddo, that motherfucker got a murderer row. Dallas. Say who you got left.
It's
Dallas,
Texans,
Houston,
Denver.
and then Broncos.
Yeah,
Dallas, Houston, Denver.
Dude, they can still charger this. This is funny.
Yeah, you got a murderer.
that's all good,
row,
kid.
bro.
That's all cool to laugh, man. That's cool. You trying to get me like, it
Hey,
ain't
I'm
gonna
telling-
work
hey,
anymore.
Lee.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Lee, I'm telling you, bro, you better just, if you can't get into the stadium, just go hang out in the parking lot if it's a nice sunny day on Sunday. Go give your team some good juju.
Come on.
big bro.
No, man, I'm all good, man. I'm just gonna enjoy
How come
it.
you ain't going to the game? You was talking about going all year.
Huh?
Whoa, no way. You're not going to the Chargers game?
No, I'm not gonna go. I was offered to go. I just didn't want to go.
What?
Didn't wanna go. No,
This is awkward. What do I don't even know how to respond to that.
I just didn't want to go.
Okay.
I mean,
I
it was
wouldn't
my
either. I don't blame
decision.
you.
But even if it's in my backyard, it's just time to go.
Okay.
No, I just someone in the house was not happy if I went though. So I was like, all right.
Oh, you're a
shit, my
smart
bad.
man. I ain't mad at you.
That's
big
all.
dog.
Yeah. That
yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Talking about I don't want to go is just
No,
cap.
I was like, yeah,
Unnecessary lies.
it was you want to go to the game or something else? I said, yeah, okay, I'll skip home. She goes, you can watch it with the guys. I go, she goes, it's just as much fun. I'm like, whatever.
All right, take
I-
one
I-
for the
I had
team.
a-
No,
I
take
had
one
a-
for the
look
team. It ain't nothing wrong with it, big
Bro,
bro.
look at man. Listen, I'll put her on the phone,
Smart
man.
man.
Like, it's Stan leading the game.
No,
we need the boots on the ground.
no, because I'd rather just I kind of fucked up this week, so I kind of isn't it? I got the dog out this week.
Okay, there's more. Okay.
Shout out to Peacock. He
fucked
says
up.
you can
Fucking
simulate the
sticker.
scenarios, one in
I
every
fucked-
3 simulations.
I
As the
fucked up.
Chargers missing the playoffs.
No, I fucked up.
Oh, world.
I put
Okay.
myself.
Shout out to our man
Hey, they
Peacock.
don't want to see the Jags neither, man. The Jags just gonna bring up early bad memories if they have to see if they have to go into Jacksonville.
Hey man, I'm just gonna let it play out how it plays out.
Oh
man.
my god, I can't believe I just said that about Trevor Lawrence and them. And
Oh, here, read this, Lee.
I'm about to hire a voodoo witch doctor that will hang out at the SoFi Park. Go ahead, Bex. Go waste your money on the voodoo. Go waste your money on the voodoo witch.
Hey, listen, hold on. You doing the voodoo with the Kermit the Frog over there?
Here you go, one more, Lee. Here you
Oh,
go.
shit. Hey, Bex, it's all good, man.
Read it, bro.
Fuck the Chargers. Hope they lose every game and get kicked on the. Hey, you know what?
Hey, YouTube did not let them. YouTube wouldn't hate on that comment. Why would YouTube allow that one? I don't know.
It's all good. It's all good, man. That's all good.
Oh,
Now,
wow,
as
wow.
for Colts cornerback Trevarius Ward is not planning to retire despite having his 3rd concussion this year.
Damn, 3 of them?
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
concussed.
and I think that's 5 registered in his career.
Yeah.
At this point, you got to keep going helmet
Oh
models.
no,
and
Travarius Ward revenge game.
supposedly, they got 5 different shell designs, and maybe there's a combination that he can find. I don't know.
Hey, look at 5 years from now. This is what football looks like, right? It looked like bobbleheads. These motherfuckers got these big ass, giant like balloon things on their head. There's a
Yeah, they're
helmet.
trying. At least
There's a whole
back in the
balloon
day,
on
they
it.
only had like 1 or 2 shells to work with. Now they got a variety, and it is by comfort typically. So if he knows that he's getting knocked around, hopefully he can kind of like maybe choose a different direction and helmet.
Feel bad for I've had a concussion before, and that shit is a raping feeling. You know what I mean? It's like, what happened?
Yeah.
You know, or like, you know how I'm the memory having motherfucker, and my girl's just like, oh, woo woo. She says, what? What'd you say? She's like, oh my god, you're concussed. I don't remember what you just said.
Hey,
Nah.
bro, you know how bad I am? I can laugh my ass off so hard sometimes. I am straight concussed, bro. Like seeing stars and everything.
Now, as for
Wow, I
Aaron,
never
Hey, hold
heard
on,
that.
Lee. You see what Derek said?
yeah,
right
I
here?
did. I just texted him and asked him what's a good day for him. But I also have to ask what's a good day for you.
Come on now, you already know, big bro. Don't even worry about it.
Are
No,
you
we
sure?
good.
I always
You
think
know we
about
good,
you.
bro. It's all good.
Now, as for Aaron Glenn, he says I'm evaluating the character of this team over the final 3 weeks. So basically, as we said last time, he just wants to see what he has
You know
over
what he's
there.
doing,
Mission.
right? He
Straight
leaves all
audition.
kind of cash. He has all kind of cash out there in the locker room, and he just watches to see if anybody will take that shit when he leaves the room. See what I'm saying? It's like, all right, who took the money? No one. Then no one tells on each other, right? And he goes, "That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Solid." You know what I mean?
Come on now.
I want no finger pointing motherfuckers on my group.
Now, let's see what else we got here. Okay, we got the Dallas Cowboys. Trevon Diggs has a fractured relationship with the team that could cause a separation soon. Diggs was close with Micah Parsons, and he did not like him being traded. This is one of the many issues he has with the team.
You're
So
a
he's-
player on the team, and they have an issue with you that they're paying you, and you're not even on the field because you're always hurt. issue number one. Your best ability is availability. It's
Exactly.
funny because when he says, I didn't like how they traded away Micah, it's like, what the fuck do you got to say? You're a cornerback. Go cover somebody. You know what I mean?
This one was
Micah made it job easier.
You feel me?
Come on,
And
girl.
that's kind of slapping in the
You ain't
face to Quentin Williams, who's only done everything that Micah didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's I'm talking about when you get pressure on the quarterback, right? That helps the defender not have to cover for long. That's all I'm saying, bro. And that's
That's a
what
fact.
Micah did.
Quentin
Micah-
Williams walked away with the interception this last weekend, and then his first week there, he got like his first sack of the season. I was laughing. I was like, I started him too.
Yeah, I heard you picked him up in the West Side.
Hey, JD,
Yeah.
JD, are you available Thursday?
Bro, we good, bro.
Okay.
100%. We good. Oh my mama.
All right.
It's a layup, dog. You already know.
All right. Now,
Like,
this is,
just lock in the time and let me know.
yeah, okay. This is a wild one.
You
right
gotta
here.
be able to adjust on the fly, man. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
we
Just
all right.
got the game on
man,
Thursday
that motherfucker
too.
Change colors. He adapt to his
We can.
environment, man.
I can do it before the game.
As long as it's good for Derek.
Yeah, he texted me.
They locked in. They locked in.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, as for the Los Angeles Rams, Devontae Adams says he will retire when his quarterback Matthew Stafford does.
Right on, brother. Let's go. I'm not even a Devontae Adams fantasy owner, but all the guys that do have
Yeah, we're mad right now.
shares of them. No, I ain't mad.
I said we're mad right now.
Yeah.
Because it's fantasy playoffs, yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
dynasties. Hey, your dynasty is, you still got some
You
life
got
there.
us here. I love you, Devontae.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
right.
as for the Los Angeles Chargers, Najee Harris is expected this season to play on his third team in 3 seasons.
Yeah, fuck that.
What did he do? Tear his ACL?
Yeah, he tore his ACL. Yeah.
You know what?
There's been a total of 10 ACL tears this year.
Damn.
Each. Yeah.
How far away is he from like 250 pounds?
He's a 230 guy. I think
So,
220.
so maybe we could turn him into a fullback? Because I do like Najee Harris for the passing game.
Yeah.
He's been a good pass protection running back.
Yeah, that's
So
a fact.
if we can get him as a fullback and
He's just like
understanding the running game and passing game,
He's not too different from like a Joe Mixon though when it comes to like yards per carry and career yards per carry and shit like that. But he was a lock for a thou wow when he got the workload. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But what is 1,000 yards this day and age?
Yeah.
Right?
What is a Chris
59
Ham
yards a game.
or
That motherfucker going to Kansas City next year, dog. On the
Chris
line.
Ham? Who? Oh, Najee?
They
Yeah.
they gonna approach the run game like how Dallas did, how they got Javonte and Miles. Miles didn't pan out. Javonte, bruh, $3 million for 2 years or $4 million for 2 years. That motherfucker Pro Bowl.
Well, I think
bro.
the Kansas City fucked up by way not getting Brees Hall and they got given up a 3rd round pick.
Yes, and I remember once that finally came out, and I'm glad you had clarified that for me or reiterated that shit because that's fucking crazy for Kansas City. They're fucking dumb for
They
that.
did fuck up on
100%.
they
Hey,
were
what do you think about this?
They
Javonte Williams.
weren't intending. I don't think it's much of a fuck up as in.
You
Yeah,
thought
they
they
fucked up
compared-
not getting Brees Hall, but organization when it comes to the business of football, like they're not going to pay that guy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So why trade for him for someone that you're not going to pay? Let alone a
Yeah, but
third.
who else
What
are
would
you
give us
paying
for?
over there besides Chris Jones?
Mahomes
They-
is
well, they
78
franchise
million.
at guard.
Kelsey, hey, Kelsey. Once Kelsey retires, there's a lot of money available. All
Yeah,
of a
that's
sudden.
true.
You know what I mean? They're not paying any offensive linemen right now. You're right, JD. I didn't think about that aspect of it.
Yeah, Chris Jones is getting 45 million.
Nick Bolton's paid.
Nick-
You know what's the highest line? He's one
He's
of the higher
getting
linebackers. but that ain't
19.
much.
He's getting 19. Nick Bolton, I believe, next year. I saw some of the stat today, but I didn't save it. I know Mahomes is 78, but they'll just restructure his contract.
Yeah, he definitely gonna restructure if he need to.
Yeah, now, as for Arch Manning, he's returning to Texas in 2026, so 2027 will be his draft thing. Now, as for Week 16, Phillip Rivers will start versus the 49ers. T. Higgins is still in the El Concusto protocol. The Falcons are hopeful Drake London's knee can return in week 16.
Let's go.
Bam Knight is unlikely to play in week 16.
Who's that, big bro? I'm sorry.
Bam Knight for the
Bam.
Yeah, and as
Bam,
Luther
Bam.
Burden's status for the Packers game, it's uncertain because he has an ankle sprain. Now, let me get to the sad news. Christian Watson did not suffer a major injury. Devontae Adams, we know.
Hey, he was swearing he was done for the year. I was like, hold on, man.
I dug that shit up, yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, you gotta check your sources, B. You know what I mean? You need
Yeah, well,
credible sources.
As for R.J. Harvey, his timeline is TBD. We know Mahomes is El Dunno. Same with
That's a good one.
Micah
I see it.
Parsons. They're saying Bam Knight has a chance to come back later, maybe week 18. That's what they said. Now, as for Devin Neal, they think it's week 18. They haven't really have.
Oh shit, Neal got hurt. Damn.
Yeah. As for Ravens linebacker Teddy Buchanan tore his ACL. He's done.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
He was tearing it up.
Yeah, he was. And
Man,
as for,
shout out to Teddy Butchman. That's how I read it. So yeah, Buchanan.
and the Texans lost defensive tackle Mario Edwards for the season with a ruptured pectoral
Hey,
muscle.
real quick, pause. What's that? What is the Buchanan liquor? What is that?
I
I
want
know
to say.
you don't know.
Oh, you're talking about Buchanan's? That's a whiskey.
Buchanan's.
A scotch, actually.
It's a scotch. Okay, because
Yeah.
It's a
anytime I've
scotch.
been around,
Yeah, they make.
Yeah, a lot of my
they-
SA homies like to drink that shit.
yeah, I was just about to
Yeah.
say,
They
whenever I'm around,
got
like,
they got the pineapple one. That's
when I
the
used to
one
be around
that
the
is the
Hefes,
most popular.
that's what they
That's-
drank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, the Buchanan's.
Now,
Okay,
as
the
for
scotch.
Buccaneers,
But it has like a pineapple flavor.
Buccaneers Zion
Wow.
McCollum, he will miss the rest of his regular season.
Uh-oh.
Broncos
Who's that?
I am McCullum for the
McCollum.
Bucks.
Oh shit. You
Broncos
killing this shit.
safety Brendan Jones is believed to have suffered a pec injury, which could put
Oh.
the season in jeopardy. Ricky Pearsall aggravated his PCL injury and also a knee injury and an ankle sprain.
Damn.
Quentin Williams is in the concussion protocol. Jonathan Grenard is done for the season. Is going to have season-ending surgery, and Tootin will undergo surgery to repair a finger injury that will
Let's go, Etienne. Let's go.
he will be back for the playoff. And Romo Dunze is considered week to week.
Damn.
Also, I haven't ruled out shutting him down.
Nope. And that's
For the rest of
all
the
sad violins.
Shout out to Derek, Mr. Glass Part 2. Shit, we got T. Higgins and Ricky Pearsall.
Oh,
Uh,
Lord,
Well, shit, there's a glass
He
team.
is the T-1000. He was frozen. They shot him. He shattered. He reforms back, though, when he melted back. All right?
Well, here's another one, Christian Watson. You could throw him in that fucking pile, too. It's
You
a
know,
pile of glass.
I'm hoping.
It's a pile of
This is going
glass.
to sound really crazy. I'm hoping Christian Watson's not hurt that bad. Because if he plays, I'm playing him against Jalen Johnson. Like, he's had some battles with Jalen Johnson. He'll burn him. We need it.
I mean,
Shit, they said
Yeah.
the play that he got hurt on where PS2 made one of the best interceptions of the year, that the ball was
Yeah.
underthrown. Oh, my
Mhm.
God. Get your shit together, dog.
You know what's crazy? He baited Jordan Love. Then he closes the gap. And then he has to slow down because the ball is thrown short. And yeah, got him.
this is his mom in the
Money.
background going, "Don't get hurt, don't get hurt, don't get hurt." You
You know,
you sit there,
that is
you
Christian
sit there,
Watson.
and you don't get hurt.
Oh, world,
That's
dog.
hella him, bro.
sit on the bench, don't get hurt.
Well, because here's the thing. Think about all the receivers they have over there, right? He's actually been the only explosive receiver they've had. And we had to wait till he came off the ACL, right? Because I think he started like, week 4 or 5 or whatever, Christian Watson was back.
Yeah,
All right,
You know,
but let me
I don't
ask you a
know, man.
question.
you gotta be
And
tough.
and
to
this
play
is
with
not
kids.
me hating on a player, right? This is about Mahomes, right? With him being
Okay, yeah, you can't hate
With,
on him.
all right, with
It's
him
not.
being a mobile quarterback, right? Will we see the Mahomes like that in 2027? We won't see him mobile in
You mean
2026.
26?
Probably 27. We see him back to his normal stuff, right?
Yeah,
This
you
guy is
will.
just killing Mahomes. Listen, Mahomes is 30 years old. He's gonna come back, be ready for week 1, and be shredding that division in no time.
No, I said about running wise.
I don't know
where
if
you
you've
at.
been watching
Hey, I
football
don't
for
know
the
where you're
last
at like
4 or
10
5
minutes ago.
years, but
I actually
Mahomes
fully
hasn't been running
elaborated on
really
that
like
10
that.
minutes ago.
No, shit, no.
If you give him
Lee.
space, he's gonna make a 25 chunker because it was given to him. That's the only type of rushing you
Lee,
really ever get.
where were you
Are
10
those
minutes
big?
ago? I just fully
Okay, they
elaborated
gave it to me.
on how he's going to be more of a pocket guy and he'll probably be ready week 1. He'll have the brace on. Where were you?
I shout out to Mahomes. He's one of the best at getting that first down, running out of bounds, and getting that first down marker. He gets there.
Those
He
were the
he
best at drawing the
he
flag right
he
there,
he
too.
he puts the ball right at the marker, and then he intentionally doesn't even try to go forward. He tries to just like round that marker, and like Bogey said, what it gives that defender a little bit extra time to go in and make an
He
illegal
steps out.
contact.
It's gonna be
Steps
nice
out,
seeing Kermit with a
takes the
cane.
hit out of bounds now.
Hey,
You know they gotta have
Mahomes,
inertia.
I was thinking about this today. Mahomes, he's going to be a discount in your draft next year.
Oh, for
You
sure.
know,
Because he played like semi-bad and he's dead right now.
yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're going to get Mahomes at a super discount. And we'll have to wait and see. I guess maybe you might know a little bit about the schedule. I don't know. Is that released yet?
I can tell you who their opponents are in 2026.
Yeah, but we don't know like
No.
Yeah, schedule-wise.
home and away.
Schedules don't come out till April. Have you ever seen? There's a documentary that came out. It was like an NFL mini episode, like a standalone, but it was about how they come up with the schedules every year. It's a team, and they have, like, for example, it'd be like, okay, September opener in Santa Clara. You're like, okay, cool, that's perfect. Then you'd be like, oh, who they play in Chicago? Okay, we'll go to Chicago. Oh, what baseball games are going on?
All right.
Right?
Next year,
Like they map out everything according to every sport in the area, like all the different venues and different events. It's pretty intricate and it's awesome. And they go through like 50 iterations before they finally go, okay, we got
now
it.
the Chiefs next year at home get the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets.
Who's that?
The Chiefs. And they
Bills,
also
Dolphins,
get the
Patriots,
Rams,
Jets.
the Cardinals, the 49ers,
Rams,
and the Seahawks.
Cardinals, 49ers.
Yeah, so they're playing the AFC East
And yep,
and
the
The NFC West.
there you go.
So there you go.
Yep,
Tough.
and then they'll play. The way it works too. So the Chiefs, they played the AFC South this year. So that would mean if the Chiefs finish third in this division, they're going to play the third place finisher in the AFC West on a standalone game next year too, or AFC West,
Yeah.
AFC South. AFC
And you know
South.
what? The Chiefs are weak everywhere. They're gonna have to get creative in this draft and addressing all the weaknesses because they're not strong anywhere. in my
Offensive line was bad.
And that's the thing too, is they're built on speed on the outsides. They have all these speedsters, but it's like, your offensive line doesn't even give time for Mahomes to let those plays develop. They go, oh no, we're fine. Mahomes can just scramble around until they get open.
It's terrible,
You can't
bro.
do that every
They're
time.
not dominant in the run game. That motherfucker got about 500 yards on the ground right now, dog.
Yeah, for real, Mahomes had 500 though.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dog.
Oh shit!
Yep.
I'm
He
drafting
got,
Mahomes
he got
next year.
420
Fuck that.
he got 422 yards and 5 rushing TDs, dog.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now you go look at the running backs on this team, and probably ain't not nobody got 500 yards.
I feel like Kareem Hunt has 5 rushing touchdowns though, right? Like they just keep annoyingly giving it to him.
Yeah, on 64 attempts too. Wow.
Wow.
iPod got 396. iPod missed some games.
Yeah, that run game has been non-existent this year.
Yeah, that shit crazy, dog.
They
That
can't.
motherfucker had to,
The
he was
squad,
trying
they
to
need
pull-
to.
He was trying to pull his best Josh Allen impersonation this year. Oh my mama, that's what that was.
Man,
Yeah,
I was in a
Mahomes was it got you to the fantasy playoffs, but I don't know how strong you are. Hopefully you had a backup.
No, yes. Let's see. I got 5 of my 6 playoffs. Okay.
Fella.
Yeah, I am taking on a 14-0 team. I'm going to get destroyed in one of them. But I'm not going to, just because he's 14-0 doesn't mean shit. I mean, I'm just going to go in there and say, okay, do your thing.
You're gonna try and set it and forget it, huh? You got action, bro.
No, this guy's got a hell of a team, though. But you know what? You can be 14-0, but anything can happen, I feel.
Hey, juggernauts go down, bro.
I got how I'm seated in my friends' leagues. I made the playoffs in every single one and end up getting the freaking pass through, but I'm getting the 1 seed. But this guy said to me, he goes, "Yeah, you've had my number twice this year." He goes, "But just don't remind." He goes, "I don't live by the saying third time's a charm." I said, "Hey man, if I can do the third time, I'm gonna try." But this guy's tough.
Come on
He's got a 49ers logo too. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, you really hate him.
Hey, Kareem Hunt got 500 yards. He got 557. Oh man,
Yeah,
he's a
I had a
flying
feeling that Kareem
motherfucker.
Hunt would lead the team.
I think he did get like 160 yards in one game one time. Well, who was that against?
Hey, remember he was sitting on the couch 2 years ago?
Oh, world.
I know, bro.
You ain't lying.
There's footage out there of him on YouTube when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl that year that they booted him, and he's from Cleveland, so he was in Cleveland. He got pulled over and he's already on the Cleveland Browns too at this point. But when they won that Super Bowl, and then he was going through it, bro. He was drinking, smoking, and he gets pulled over, and the cop. And there's the body cam footage, bro. He's crying all this shit. He's like, bro, we need you, bro. He's like, this cop was a Browns fan. When he said, well, shit, you're Kareem Hunt, bro. We need you, bro. Get out of here. You let him go, bro. But like, allegedly, he had open containers but yeah, cop did him a solid. And Kareem Hunt might be the curse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, look, and shout out to Randy Moss, bro. He's a curse, bro.
Damn it.
I'm just saying, though. Lost one with New England, lost one with us, right? There's actually I actually had a theory on this, the high-profile receiver curse. Like when they, you know what I mean? Like Jerry Rice to the Raiders, lose it, right? But then there's, Terrell Owens to the Eagles, lose it. But then there's like OBJ, where like, I guess he broke the curse, huh? High profile veteran wide receiver gets traded to gets picked up by waivers. Oh, I guess it wasn't a trade. He got picked up by the Rams.
Yeah, was the Packers a good defense to pick up for the playoffs? They got Baltimore, Minnesota.
Hell no.
No.
I'm dropping them. I'm putting them for the Saints over them. Saints last 3 weeks been putting up 10 points on an average. Green Bay they've been giving up points 100%. Now you lose Micah. I ain't starting them going into my.
This is all that's available: is Minnesota, Detroit, Atlanta, or Arizona. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys.
I ain't playing Dallas against y'all. Detroit, who they got this week? They just gave up a shitload of motherfucking points. I forgot who they got.
Detroit.
The Rams. It was the Rams.
Detroit
that's who they gave up the points to. I forgot who they got this week.
Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, they got Pittsburgh. I'm okay with Detroit. I mean, they're a bad defense right now, personnel-wise. A lot of them's hurt, but up front, all of them's hurt in the back. In their backfield, their secondary, I should say. Up front, though, on that defense, they're still all there. I'm okay with Detroit because it's like, but here's the thing too: it's like Aaron Rodgers and them. They run like hella few plays. They're trying to own time of possession. They're draining clock every time they have the ball. Like, so it's going to be like a blast start. But I think with if you're talking about the Lions just right now, they're in can't die mode. So like I kind of like the Lions just to outright win this game too.
You
And
said Minnesota
You
is in
said
there?
Minnesota. Yeah, you
Minnesota
said Minnesota.
is
That's
the
what I was
favorite.
gonna say, kidda, because they got the Giants, bro.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm doing
I'll
the
play
Minnesota.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Their defense is
Everything. Facts.
Hey, you
Like,
know what? I'm getting pho for dinner.
talk your shit, bro.
okay. Hey, look,
Yeah.
there's this joint by my house. They do fried ribeye with crispy garlic and they top the pho. It's hella good, bro. That goes so crazy.
Talk that shit.
I'm like, and I just love the combination of hoisin and sriracha, like together
Yeah.
mixed up. Mm.
Hey, Derek, I got that same. I don't got Godwin, but I got BTJR in the league where I'm thinking about sitting in, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. 100%. It's fucking crazy, bro.
What? Okay, he did score a touchdown last week. What else did he do?
I want to say it was only like 60 yards. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, 71 yards for 4
And
catches.
he's gonna get certained, is what we're saying, or what your thoughts are.
Hey, that's federal.
He might get
Okay.
certained instead of
If
detained.
Godwin is going to be like the fourth option over there, though, because of the recency bias of what we've got out of Ibuka
I mean, Mike Evans
and
came back and
Evans.
started going right at Mike Evans, right?
I want
You
to
know
say
that-
Godwin got a TD too.
Yeah,
And a 2-point conversion.
and they did
Godwin
that.
hit-
McMillan got stopped at the 1, bro. I'm thinking
Yeah.
about firing McMillan up this week, dog. I
And
ain't
then-
gonna lie.
And then they tried to throw at McMillan a ton of on third downs. They tried to throw at Mbuka a ton of times in the red zone. It was just Baker was super sloppy last week, right? You know what I mean?
Man, they got
Like-
Carolina, I think, this week.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
oh god, Mbuka had like 2 red zone targets. Mike Evans had none, but he had all the down the field shit. Godwin had 1. He was 1 for 1 in the red zone. And then you had
Well,
McMillan
Evans
had-
really
had
wasn't
a few.
super efficient. I think he was like 6 for
6
12 or
10,
something.
130. Yeah, he was 6 for 10 for 130.
6 for 10? Oh,
Who's
that's
this,
better
Mac
than 6 for
Millen?
12.
No, that was
Evans.
Mike Evans.
Oh yeah. You know what's crazy is he had 7 targets in the first half, and he was like,
Oh, I thought-
It was 6 for
I
12.
thought he finished with 6.
yeah.
Oh, he was 6 for 12.
He was 2 for. No, I'm talking about in the first half. He was 2 for 7, right? And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's really bad. And he's like killing shit in that second half. Them next 4 catches were all giant, right? It was
It's because they're
motherfucker
chunky
lost somebody
plays.
for 40
They're
yards.
chunky plays. You're not going to throw
Yeah.
to Evans at a quick, like, oh, okay, make a juke and burst. He's not a burst type of receiver.
And
He,
Baker
He
was
averaged
there was
22
a
yards.
couple
He
of
averaged 22 yards per catch that night.
22 yards per catch. Let's fucking
That's what
go.
he averaged that
so
night.
what happens? Yeah, you have to if you can run play action, Evans can figure out a way to separate, and then that would be a nice target for especially for the Tom Brady when they had a running back that could catch a ball, like a White. When they had White running at all cylinders, like that shit was fucking badass football right there. I love that Patriots team.
Talk that
Yeah,
shit.
with Rashad White. Or Rashad White. What's his name? James
James
White.
White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James White.
Yeah, James
Bad
White in that
motherfucker.
Atlanta
Bad
Super Bowl. Hey, James White in that Atlanta Super Bowl was going crazy, dog.
Yep. You know it was crazy. That was his sophomore.
We
year.
going. I'm going Godwin. You guys going Godwin or BTJ?
Yeah, because Godwin, I don't have to worry about JC on bruh. 100%.
Right.
He's gonna be lined up in the slot. McMillan gonna be lined up in the slot. 100%.
Yeah, Godwin has the matchup advantage over BTJ.
And he got a
He also
boost
has
out
God
there.
and winning his name.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, for sure.
it's crazy because I feel like finances question because he has
My bad. I
BTJ.
got lots of love.
He has BTJ and the Gen Wealth, I think, too. I think I'm playing Derek. And I do like BTJ just based on like he's getting the volume like he should, but that matchup is scary as a motherfucker.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks he got 13 targets and 7 receptions and a tutty. My mama.
You kind of need the volume to be good too, because look at that, 13 targets, he comes up with 70 yards, right? Like it's still Trevor Lawrence. At least
No,
Trevor
that's
Lawrence is
13.
delivering the
That's
ball.
13 targets in 2 weeks.
Oh, in
He
2
had
weeks.
7
My
last
fault.
week and 6 before. The week before.
Okay, so there's actually some efficiency there. I'm not fucking with it against Surtain if the volume's not there like that.
Surtain's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
Man.
he's reigning
Come on,
defensive
dog.
player of the year.
Come on now.
He just injured a guy and he didn't even do nothing to him but pick the ball that was thrown by his quarterback. Is this
Yeah, he hurt his motherfucking feelings. That's what the fuck that was. Cold world.
Hey man, Christian Watson played something.
That's for Christian Watson right there.
Hey, look, they placed him on the IR. They said, "Oh, he's on injured reserve. What's his injury designation?" Feelings hurt.
Feelings hurt, exactly. I like that.
Bro.
I'm telling you, this game is not for the weak-minded or the cold, the
It is not for the
cold-blooded.
faint at heart.
Like, yeah, right. This is
You gotta
this is
have the heart to
something.
start.
This is something that you could pull off if you know that you're not a good player after your first contract. I mean, we see it all the time. It's not a bad move career-wise. I ain't mad at the game, you know. But a lot of the times, these guys that stick around like Devontae Adams, you can tell that he's not in it for the fucking money. He went to Matthew Stafford and the Rams to win a fucking championship. It sucks that he
Mind
gets
you,
injured.
he went to visit the Niners first, which goes to show you when we let him leave, there was no deal. And he was like, we probably offered him a deal 100%. But like, he was like, look, fuck that. They ain't talking about nothing I'm trying to hear. And then he get on the phone with McVay. He's like, bro, I already got the private jet out there.
Bro, that motherfucker, like Kid has said, he's trying to win a championship. And not only that, bro, he's a legacy player. We just seen him hit 100 TDs.
100.
That motherfucker got 14 TDs this year. And
How
then
much
Luke just
money
said in
does
the
he
news,
have? That
and then
motherfucker
Luke
has a
just said in
grip
the
on him.
news that bro not going nowhere unless Stafford stay. You know what I mean? It's like that motherfucker, he really trying to stick around and pad them stats, bro. 100%. Randy and TL got like 150 TDs. That motherfucker just had 14 this year, and he just got 100. I want to say last year, dog. 100%.
I think Devontae Adams, his birthday is Christmas, if I remember correctly, or it's either the 24th or 25th. But it is something to be said. Capricorns and
Devontae Adams fulfilled
Aquariuses-
more prophecies in another name than I can
All
think
right,
of.
fellas, how do we feel when Rasheed Rice?
I know who else was born that day. He's like,
Uh,
what was his name? Oh yeah. Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford, they're both Aquariuses. So they're deep thinking individuals. They're also very optimistic. I'm with one. I'm with an Aquarius and my lady, and then also Prime One and Herb. They're both Aquariuses, and I get along with them. I know how they operate. And but there's a different relationship with Capricorns and Aquariuses, bro. So they probably vibing real tough. For him to say that, like being there, he sees how good it is in what is it, 15 weeks into the year. He's like, listen, I ain't going nowhere unless Brett does. You know what I mean?
I ain't had it like this my whole motherfucking
Ever.
career. I was in Green Bay. I'm a California kid. I played my
Hell
college ball. I played my college ball in Fresno. Like, look, bro. I'm
like,
right
I'm
up
sorry
the
for that
side
cold.
of my hometown. Like, man, fuck that. I'm staying right here, dog. 100%.
Man,
You know what's
shout out
crazy?
to
I made the
Devontae
joke.
Adams.
Come on now.
Surefire Hall of Famer, first round.
Bro, I
With the
I
great
encourage y'all. I encourage y'all to
Randy
watch his
Moss,
interview
like-
on Club Shay Shay. Watch him on Club Shay Shay where he's having a few drinks with Shannon Sharp, and they get into that legacy conversation. You know what I mean? Where he's like, look, you know what I mean? I just want to get one, bro. Like, that'll solidify me. You know what I mean? He's like, I put up the numbers. He started talking to shit. You see the numbers. He's like, that's not the issue here. I just need that to solidify, bring it full circle for my career. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, and if you think about Devontae Adams, he's a very loyal dude. Like, look at what he just said about Stafford. If he retires, I will too. If he rocks, I'm rocking, right? There's loyalty, and he only been rocking with him for X amount of days.
That
He only
motherfucker,
goes
that
to certain
motherfucker said,
quarterbacks.
fuck that. Get me out of Green Bay and send me to Derek Carr.
Yeah, well, but that was the thing, though, is he stayed loyal.
Yeah, I know
Right.
that because he went to fucking Fresno State with him, right? Come
And
on,
he
that's
stayed
not
loyal
no
to
dog.
a fault. Because then, but look at this, though. Once he said, get me up out of here, where did he go? He went to his boy in real life. He went to Derek Carr because they're like real, like, you know, they're Bible study buddies that go back to college, like legit. Like they spend, you know, their families know each other, all this shit. Like they're really actually friends. He went over there and then they canned Derek Carr after the first year. So he was like, man, fuck this shit, right? get me back with Rodgers. And then he got that too. Like, it's his Devontae Adams, his adventure is it's kind of crazy. And I can just picture Shanahan being like, all right, Devontae, this is what it is right here. We want you aboard. And he's like, that's it? You know what I mean? And then he goes to Sean McVay. He's like, listen, where's the legacy? We're going to get you one. Let me see your hands. You don't got a ring? Look at mine. You want one of these? Like, you know what I mean? I could see Sean McVay, it was like a rap. We'll put these sunglasses on. Hollywood Rams. And like, you know what I mean? The loyalty started right there. Like, Devontae's a real loyal dude, if you think about it. You know what I mean? Like, and he refused to badmouth Rodgers ever or Derek Carr or any of these organizations. Except for the Niners, though, because I have a theory, because, he grew up in EPA and in the Bay, you kind of have to choose. You know what I mean? And he chose up. He grew up a Raiders fan, hates the Niners. There was no way he was going to play for us. I was on God. You know how many times we'd have knocked them out, too, in Green Bay? He hates us.
Hey, Derek said Surtain won't be on Myers, and then Chase said Myers has low-key on the Broncos when he plays them. Oh, my mama.
That's a fact. Look at the last 3 years of Myers being there with the Raiders, right? I mean, Myers, here's the thing with BTJ and Jacoby and all of them. Liam Combs, he moves, everyone's interchangeable. You know what I mean? So we've seen BTJ in the slot and seen him inside, and then seen him on the perimeter. And then you've seen, look at, this is a big deal when it comes to BTJ too, because last year he played only him and Nico Collins were at the top of the league on most snaps played all out on the perimeter. You know what I mean? You know who's doing that this year? JSN, right? As opposed to last year when he played predominantly in the slot. But this year with Liam Combs, they moving around BTJ. But it's Surtain has known shadow. Does he shadow a BTJ? You know what I mean? And I think Myers has owned them because they would, that's been their chess piece the last couple of years. We're talking about the Raiders. You know what I mean? And garbage time is real too.
Shout out, we got a question here. KJ Frederick 838.
What's up, KJ Frederick?
Yo,
KJ Fred.
What's up? He lost Adams and Christian Watson. Who's the better pickup, Coker or Bourne? Full PPR. Also have
Coker.
BTJ rostered. Well, we're gonna utilize.
We don't just automatically jump to Kendrick Bourne because Ricky's hurt again. And I'm just saying this because during that time when we jumped to Kendrick Bourne, there was no Kittle and there was no, you know what I mean? There was other things going on there, other absentees. So I'm easily going to Coker. I mean, he's playing the Buccaneers too. That secondary gives up booty to perimeter receivers.
Yeah, it's a divisional game, and for whatever it's worth, you look at the past. If you go into recency bias, this time of year, the Panthers, they utilize the air game, and somebody's gotta be there to catch some passes. Coker's going to be one of the 40 pass attempts. Probably going to maybe see 7-8 targets at best.
Yeah, it's going to be it's a more formidable run defense too that they're playing against when it comes to the Buccaneers too. And so they've been running a ton with Chuba and Rico. They're going to have to take it to the skies here, especially if Baker and them start putting the foot on the gas pedal and they get their shit together, because they're throwing motherfuckers over there too. This is a lightweight shootout in the making. I
see easy a 7-8 target floor for Coker right here. Where Bourne, I still don't know because he's still got.
No, he didn't do nothing when Brad went down. I wouldn't put no trust in Bourne either. But I also like AD Mitchell and Vele if they're still available as well.
Yeah, if you got other guys out there, and
I have
one
Mitchell.
of those
I don't know if I want to play him though. That's the problem.
What?
Well,
I have Mitchell in a few leagues.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have some.
Who the Jets got this week?
The Jets.
Oh, the Jets.
Give me 2 seconds.
The Jets.
New Orleans.
That's
word. Damn, and then Devin Neal gets hurt.
And Coker against the Rams 20, 20.6, four receptions, 6 targets, 74 yards, and a tutty.
Sounds like it's gonna be a fantasy
Then
darling
last
in the
coming out of the box,
playoffs, bro.
4 and 60 and a touchdown. Hey, Coker is one of the hot pickups, dog.
Yeah. Shout out to the cokehead. How about this? Hey, look, if y'all play DFS, man, Tyler shook ones, bro. Stack him, Olave, all of them, bro. Stack
Bro,
all
it's
of
gonna
them
be
against
fun
the
for
Jets.
your even
Win $1 million.
even your super flexes.
Why, man?
I'm just saying, though.
Yeah. Or you know where this play comes in? The best ball teams that took like 4 or 5 quarterbacks, and they took Shug like the very last pick, and it ends up being like week 18's #1 quarterback. You're like, oh.
Oh, world.
Yeah.
I got my first acceptance.
Did you?
Oh, this is amazing.
Let's go.
Oh,
My
no.
daughter just got accepted to
This
San
is
Francisco
amazing
University.
right
Let's
here.
fucking go.
Let's go,
Congratulations.
bro.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Baby, I raised
What's
you.
up, Danger? Let's
I
go.
raised you.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're the
that
first one in my
hard
family to
work
go to
pays
college.
off. Hey, hard work pays off. 100%.
That's badass. It's funny because
Hard
this
work
morning
pays off, dog.
or last night she was hella arguing with her mom because she was like, we have finals preps this week. She's like, I only want to go to first period and I want to come home. She's like, because she had the Disneyland trip. She's been all discombobulated. They came back, saw baby Osama at fucking in SAC on Sunday night. So they went to, you know what I mean? She went to Disneyland and the concert. So then she's like, then my girl's like, you better fucking go. School, blah, 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 blah. And I told her this morning, baby, you can go to first and then you come home. You're all right. You straight. See?
Come on now.
And then so she just came home. I told her, go get the mail. You know what I mean? Because the mail's fucking on the other down the block. You know what I'm talking about? Like this little community shit. And she went in there, she's walking up hella happy right now. What? She got her first. I love how she worded it. I got my first acceptance. Because she applied hella
because
places.
this isn't, but amazing
But
feeling.
I want her to go. Here's the thing. She wants to go to SoCal. I want her to go to the city because, you know what I mean? She'll be able to get her own place, still be not far from home. And like just living in the city is a serious task.
Come on now.
No, the cops didn't have time to ask. Pew, pew, pew. 6 in the morning. No, I mean, I'm just playing. All jokes aside, super dope. I'm excited. And
Federal.
you know what I mean? Like, that's one of them ones, but old Bogey's always thinking, we got bread put away for her college. You know what I mean? For years, it's been putting towards it. Like, listen, you're going to college. Like, I'm telling her, like, otherwise I'm taking that money back. I'll buy her college.
Hey, Peacock said he's gonna try and get the video premiered here in a second.
Yes.
And congrats to Baby Bogues. Come on now.
Appreciate it.
And
That's all her.
KJ said it's a deep league, but some of the other receivers that are available are big booty everywhere.
Big booty
Matt
rocking
Allen,
everywhere.
Alameda, Zokias, and Kenny Seals. Those are the best options other than Born in the Cokehead. Yes, the Cokehead, big bro.
And Seals he's a receiver, not a tight end. I'm like,
he's a receiver.
White boy, pause. That
Okay.
motherfucker like 6'6" or something, dog.
see, that's why I thought because he was a giant white boy. I thought he was a fucking tight end, bro. You know what I mean?
But also, Lee said that they might be trying to fire up Drizzy Drake.
Little Drizzy.
Yeah, they are for week 16. They got to try to.
They better.
We need him back.
They better. I refuse to sing.
Brody coming back.
Get him back. Come on.
right now. Yeah,
Declare him in. Starting with 20 targets.
That's fucking dope. SFU is dope. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to put, I had homies when we was young that went off to SFU and then like joined like fraternities and shit. So we go to the parties. Yo, this shit was yanking, bro.
Talk that shit.
Hey, it was yanking.
San Francisco's California's finest, my favorite city. And just a lot of it has to do with San Francisco, being that college being right down in the city,
Yeah.
right off of Ocean Beach. The vibe is
Right.
good up there on that side. Then of course, because there's so much fucking good vibes, you get a lot of good music coming in there. That's where it's at. San Francisco. It's got a lot of good music.
Mhm. Yeah, bro. And like, here's another thing too. Like, when it comes to like like, okay, I remember Spencer, right, when he was in town last June. He's like, man, San Francisco's pretty clean. I don't know what people are saying. I'm like, well, you're in Japantown, bro. I'm like, and then when we went
Yeah,
to the ballpark, and and all the bums is everywhere, he's like, oh yeah, that's what they were saying. Yeah, I told you.
there
Right?
you go.
But
Yeah.
the city, for the most part, around the college, bro, the bums, what I mean, they ain't around there like that. Not around the college, you know what I mean?
Yeah, since it's a fentanyl swarm, those guys, you got
Yeah, they're
not
really
no
slow.
worry about them. They ain't
Ah,
gotta
They're
do
really
Cold
nothing.
slow.
World.
He said
You
it's the
ain't never lied.
fentanyl war.
Yeah, I saw that they
It's
made
like slow
fentanyl a
locusts.
weapon of mass destruction.
Wait, say that again.
You didn't hear that?
Uh-uh.
A
Trump
weapon of
made-
massive destruction.
Yeah,
Wow.
Like
yeah,
a goddamn
because
nuclear weapon?
yeah, because it's killing so many people.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
shit-
I mean,
Oh, you're
that
talking about
probably
the
insults a lot of
fentanyl.
the Japanese that were basically the only peoples to ever feel a real nuclear weapon. That did not go go so
Yeah,
well for them.
generations upon generations were affected. Motherfuckers
Yeah.
born with abnormalities and shit. Like
Yeah.
mutants for real.
I mean, whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Cold World,
I
bro.
mean, that is kind of crazy too, huh? It's like they're like, all right. And then what's crazy is when you're like, okay, let's just take out one of their islands. Just show them what the fuck we're talking about. And then they choose Nagasaki or whatever. And it's just like hella village people and like, you know what I mean? And you're just gonna obliterate. You know what's crazy? That's what the word is meant for. When you obliterate, you don't just destroy something, you're obliterating shit off the map.
Yeah,
And
it's
then the effects
devastation,
last for
right?
generations. The
It's
radiation
devastation.
lasts for generations.
From what I've been able to see, I've watched some, like tourism in Nagasaki is there.
Yeah, big boy, little boy.
Yeah, that shit. Well,
That's the name
Nagasaki
of
is
the nukes.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki were the two two cities, and Nagasaki is fine. Like right now, you can visit it.
Nagasaki's the one that got
That was Big Boy. That was
Yeah,
it was
big boy.
Big Boy and what was
For those that don't know what we're talking about, Big Boy and Little Boy was the reference. Those are the nicknames for the nukes. And like they dropped the Little Boy first, and then they dropped the Big Boy. Like, ha ha! Thought we was playing, and that shit's crazy. And that was in response to Pearl Harbor, because that was the most American casualties on American soil. Because Hawaii was already claimed by us at that time, but they ran up in Pearl Harbor. All this shit. Hell of a movie. Pearl Harbor has really nothing to do with Pearl Harbor. It's like a love story. Made it a love story, which is oddly enough. But anyways, yeah, they depict it pretty well. You know what I mean? And then there was like, screw that. And then, you know what I mean? And it was the Eisenhower. Who was the? Yeah, Oppenheimer was the guy.
Eisenhower
who
was the general.
Yeah, and he made the call.
So it was General Eisenhower, and he wasn't the admiral though. So we're talking the Army was Eisenhower. The admiral of the Navy at that time, I'm not too sure who was, but it's irrelevant. The fact was that since they attacked United States soil and destroyed all those assets and killed all those
most
people,
American casualties on American soil.
we were going to war. So we weren't going to war with Nazi Germany. We went to war with Japan. And then
they were Nazi supporters, though, correct?
They were part of the
Yeah, they were all in an alliance. It was Germany, Italy.
But we weren't fucking with them. We weren't fucking with the situation
Germany,
until
Italy,
Japan jumped
Ironically,
in
Russia
there and
wasn't fucking
fucking
with
hit
them. No, Russia was like, "Fuck these motherfuckers."
We were about to let
you had
things
Joseph
just go
Stalin.
down. Honestly, I think that's how it was gonna happen. If nobody fucked with us, we were gonna just be like, okay, whatever the fuck happens, happens. But fuck, when they fucking hit us in Hawaii, we were like, nuh-uh. And that's when
He was
we
waiting
wouldn't
for
work.
something, bruh. Hey, them motherfuckers was
Yeah,
waiting like, oh,
historical.
watch
Number
this.
one fucking for a reason because of World War II. You ain't gonna fucking come back at us anytime after
All
that.
right,
Yeah.
with Devin O'Neal out, who's the third guy in New Orleans?
Audric Estime.
Yeah, Estime is a sleeper, deep sleep,
Yeah, I forgot who let us know
dark
that in the
secret.
chat a few weeks ago. Somebody in the chat was letting us know that it was Estime behind Devin Neal.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I like Neil. Estime is trash, no lie, Derek. But if he gets 17 to 20 touches, that's hard to argue the volume.
Yeah, especially going up against the motherfucking Jets, 100%.
Yeah, Jets
That
is trash.
motherfucker might walk into a touchdown because Shuck been slanging that bitch, bruh. 100%.
I don't like our team winning. I really want
Yeah,
them
kid
to
is
kind of
against
like
it.
smarten up and play like the Giants. The Giants do everything fucking perfect, and the goddamn Jets gotta fuck everything up. Like they can't get their shit together. Like I hope that maybe all of the nice positive things that we've been doing is a sign of things to come, but history shows that the Giants got their shit together and the fucking Jets don't.
I asked her, I said, hey, so is that one of your ones you really want to go to? She's like, no. I'm like, oh.
Good for her. I mean, like,
Well, she got higher,
there's
she got higher aspirations of these other joints. But
yeah,
I'm like, this is a great fallback right here. Like, because you could start there and then end up somewhere else too. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I guess
yeah.
trying to make. Go ahead.
It's a part of the experience. I think when you first get your initial offer to your local university, you're like, well, that's pretty dope.
She got hella friends from her old high school that are going to SFU.
That's cool.
That's
But you
another
never
thing,
know.
where I'm like,
Her
okay,
mentality might be traveling, and she might want to see somewhere new. And
yeah, she totally wants to go to SoCal. She's like, I want to go where it's nice. And then we got hella family down there too. Like one of her godmothers, my cousin Bone. Shout out to Bone. She her and her man, they live out there, and her man, he hella dope too. He the one that like got her my daughter, she does like graphic design and shit like that. And, like she used to do like my old videos back in the days. But she learned from bruh. And then this dude, he did like all P-Lo shit, all P-Lo music videos. Now he works for Warner Brothers. Like, cause he's in the videography, but he's working on set. Like literally works on the set. But like he does like, camera shit, like camera hand shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like setting things up and running wires and dudes. I was like, hey, fuck it. Once you're in, you're in. Dude, Warner Brothers is dope because they have their own streaming platform that only the employees that can access. So you have all the Warner Brothers movies, anything that's in the movie theaters you can watch. But like anytime you sign in somewhere, they can fucking detect where you're at. So like if you share it with anyone else, you get got. Like, it's kind of like that Disney thing you're talking about, like, don't bite the hand that feeds you or give you all this shit. But when you fuck it up, you know what I mean?
I don't know how it works either, too, because I would even go to the mid 90s, for example, when Titanic was released. So my mother was working for a salon that was a high-end salon in the most fucking wealthy part of San Diego in La Jolla.
Shout out to La Jolla.
Okay, so this is how wealthy they are. The owner of the salon, her father was the inventor of Technicolor.
What?
And yeah, Technicolor. So he invented the fucking, basically he worked on the first projects of color television and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he had a grip of money. That's not his only invention. Another invention this same guy did was overhead sprinkler systems.
Right, said, hey, look, all this shit keep burning down. Listen,
you know who his neighbor was?
That's
you know who his neighbor was? I went to this house and I didn't know that their neighbor was Barry White.
Get the fuck the singer?
Yeah. Yeah,
My last,
70s, 80s icon Barry White.
Oh,
my
wow.
everything. Hey, he
It's a
lived.
cold
Okay,
world
look at
out
this.
here, bro.
Hey, Barry White is the GOAT, bruh.
Come on now.
This motherfucker will be, he'll have a track for the first 3 minutes. He's just talking to the bitch. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, baby.
well, you know how like
Like,
I
just
guess once
actually start
Steele got
talking.
onto the game, you know, he developed a like a title, right? Well, he might as well almost took that title away from Barry White because
He had a whole
like that
label.
was like the love making R&B type of singer that was of his day anyways, which is
Come
way
on.
before like true R&B. You need I don't even know if the R&B was even a thing before Barry White.
Oh, for sure. You had like, Motown shit, which they would consider like rhythm and blues back in the days.
Okay. Yeah.
Ha ha, my first, my last, my everything.
Yeah.
Oh, the answer to all my dreams.
I just remember whenever I was young and I seen Barry White, that motherfucker looked old already at that
Come
time.
on.
And I'm almost
Even
40
when they
years old.
portrayed him in The Simpsons, he was
And
old already.
yeah, the guy was old to me when I was a
Listen, he
kid.
been slinging pipes since like back in the days when they invented the term slinging pipe. He's like, listen, he was and he had the deep ass voice. He was just a hella baritone, just vibrating on
What was the Simpsons? They called him Bleeding Gums Murphy.
bleeding gums. Yeah, he lost his fortune because he was addicted to Fabergé eggs. He's like, you know how much those things cost?
Fabergé eggs?
Yeah, that's the Bleeding Gums Murphy story when he first encountered. They're like, oh, because remember he's like a street bum, kind of. You know what I mean? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, what happened? He had all these albums before, and like, you know what I mean? Sax on the Beach. Remember
Yeah.
that was one of his albums?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's my album back in the day, Sax on the Beach. But then like, and it showed him like, what happened to you? And it shows a flashback. He's in the alleyway. He's just breaking
Yeah.
fucking Fabergé eggs. Oh, I was addicted to Fabergé eggs.
Fabergé eggs. I don't
But
remember that
because like
detail.
they're
That's
really
wild.
expensive. But it's like, he's doped up. Is basically what I got from it as a kid. Like, oh,
Yeah, for
he's shooting
sure.
it up and blowing his money on Fabergé eggs and just breaking them because he's badass. I guess I don't know. Bleeding
Yeah,
Gums
right.
Murphy blew my fortune on Fabergé eggs. Where are those? They're made of like glass, right? They're
Well,
like those
because
intricately designed
they
eggs.
the crack shocks your teeth and fucking your guns be bleeding.
Yeah. I mean, also, you ever seen old trumpet players or saxophone players when they get into a certain age, I think in the twilight years, their fucking cheeks are just droopy like a fucking, like Bruce Willis times 10. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, because they didn't expanded their cheeks like a
Wasn't he
motherfucker. Pause.
blind?
Bleeding Gums Murphy was blind too?
Am I mistaken?
No, he just wore stunners. Because he was walking around just fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, go Google this. There's got to be like a Simpsons. Oh, like, okay, look, we was at Barnes and Nobles last Saturday. Remember I told you I went to a sushi joint and we had time to kill. So, you know what I'm saying, till our table's ready. So we were at this little next door at the Barnes and Nobles. And I saw like a Simpsons lore book, like a Simpsons encyclopedia type shit. I also saw like a Star Wars one, and I was like, damn. I almost wanted to buy it. My oldest is the only one who rocks with all the shit like that I rocked with. Because then my second oldest, she just, she's like into Stranger Things and all the newer shit. But like my oldest, I successfully got her into all the lore of like X-Men and Marvel and fucking Batman and all the shit I grew up on. I just force fed it on her. Star Wars, you know what I mean? Walking Dead. She got into Walking Dead. They force fed it. Walking Dead's crazy too. But she grew up on that shit. And like
I guess
go ahead.
they say a lot of people dipped out when
Glenn died.
Glenn died. Yeah.
Well, because that was like 2016 was the exact year when they finally got into that story arc with against the Saviors. So you had the survivors. That's kind of what they referred to as Rick and them's group. Like, you know, like when you're the reader, right? You kind of refer them to them as the survivors. Then you had the Saviors, right? So this is Negan. He's just like, hey, I am your savior. You know what I mean? Like, and not even on some Jesus shit at all. Just like, I'm the baddest motherfucker, and if you want to live, you better ride with me, or we'll just take you off the map. And like, he would go into different communities and just take over the shit, come through, pick up rations, whatnot. And then Rick and them, you know what I'm saying? They felt that there was a threat. And every time Negan would send motherfuckers, they would all be like, I'm Negan. Like everyone, like it was a gang. Like, you met a motherfucker, I'm Negan. Who are you? I'm Negan. Even the bitch, I'm Negan. Like, they were like, what the fuck? So it's kind of like, it adds the mystique, like, who's running this shit? You know what I mean? So then they kill these motherfuckers. And then now it's like, oh, okay, kill some of mine. So then and he's like, listen, we already warned you, Rick. You know, when he hemmed them up. So we already warned you. You know what I mean? Now, he made him choose between his son or anybody else. You know what I mean? And Rick was just, he's crying and shit. And he's like, all right, someone else. And it's like Glenn is one of them. Well, first they get rid of the ginger guy, right? And then like, it's funny because Negan, he hits him, pow! And he goes, and mind you, anyone that doesn't know Negan, his weapon of choice is a bat wrapped in barbed wire. And he calls the bat Lucille, which is the wife of the name of his dead wife. And she had died of cancer before the zombie apocalypse. So this is Lucille now. You know what I mean? And he hits this fool. They're all on their knees too. And he does eeny, meeny, miny, mo, actually. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And he just, yeah, right out the park. And then he laughs. Oh, he took it like a champ. Because he didn't die right away. He said, oh, he took it like a champ. Then he goes to Glenn next. And Glenn is the only Asian. Mind you, this is why I brought up the year, 2016. When this episode came out, we're in the height of cancel culture, right? And just like PC culture specifically, right? So when they killed Glenn off, all the Asians were mortified. Oh, just killed the only Asian guy on the show.
I don't think it was racial. I think a lot of people just didn't like it.
They went from 20 million viewers. 20 million viewers on live television every week down to like 11, then down to 7. It was like in weeks' time. Like, it was like insane how many people got angry about that. Me, I grew up on, I fucked with the comic. So it was like, oh, I was excited. Yeah, they're about to kill him.
Because it was true to the thingamajigger. Okay, yeah.
Well, because his wife too, when they kill Glenn, the Asian guy, his wife, this is part of her story arc. When they kill Glenn, she becomes super hardened. You know what I mean?
She is a badass
bitch.
She wasn't nothing, but she wasn't nothing before that either. Really,
yeah, you got to kill Glenn to make her the most baddest bitch on the planet.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? She ends up running whole communities and shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's the fucking apocalypse.
Good. Yeah, she's good. I didn't fuck with the comics, but I fucked with the TV show and the after parts, and then I fucked with Daryl Dixon. I do fuck with the Daryl Dixon stuff.
You know what's crazy? Daryl Dixon's not in. He was created for the show only. He's not in the. So that's
in the comics.
So the show and the comics, they're not one and the same. They're not.
Shout
one
out
and the
to them
same.
for getting it right, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna add one character. Daryl Dixon was a badass.
Remember Michael Rooker's character
in the beginning,
he cut his own hand off because they handcuffed him.
Yeah.
And he cauterized.
You know, those first 5-6 seasons or whatever. That's where it was, man. That show was the dopest. But I didn't catch on till much later. Honestly, I do.
You know what it's about? That show is not about.
But I do love that first 6 seasons or whatever.
That show is not really the zombies to me in that series are more like the weather. You know what I mean? Like you, like I said, oh, it's really.
I do like seeing the people get fucked up.
It's about the human.
People
condition.
Get fucked up in that movie, in that show. That's pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's about the human condition. How crooked people will get when it comes to
people get
things
fucked
like food
up,
and
though.
survival.
Yeah,
I mean not simple things, the basic things. Survival, bro. Like
zombies eating each other or whatever. all that stuff is
Okay,
pretty
say
fucked up.
say you're about to join, say like Rick and them, they're out there, they have little, this is when they had their community. They'll send little motherfuckers out, and then like it'll be like, hey, we found this group. And it's like, okay, where are they at? You know what I mean? Then they'll hem the group up and then they'll interview them. First, they'll watch the group too. So they'll watch the group. Then they feel like, oh, they might be able to contribute to our community, they'll hem them up. And part of the questioning, right? Like they would have Daryl do the questioning, right? How many people have you killed? You know what I mean? That was one of the questions. Because it's like, listen, everyone kills here. And if you ain't willing to kill, it's like first they'd ask, how many walkers have you killed? Oh, countless. How many people? And then they get all, how many? It's like, if you didn't say one, they don't want you. You know what I mean? Like, all right, look, because you got to be willing to do what it takes. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of world where the kids are killers in there, motherfucker.
And you know who fits that better than anybody that I could think of?
Who?
Carol.
Oh, Carol. Hey, they make, you know what's crazy? You'll hate Carol in the comics. In the
Really?
comics,
She's not like the fucking
no,
TV show Carol?
she was, because you know, in the show, they expand on her in the show, because in the comics, she's, you know,
She really
the
don't
wife
give a
that's
fuck.
beaten.
She's gonna live.
Yeah, she's like beaten
Type
by
of
her husband all day. She's the battered housewife, you know what I mean? And then you know, her daughter gets took, Sophia, and then like, and in the comics they find Sophia and they have her hemmed up. She's a zombie, and then she goes. She's, you know, at this, people go crazy in the comics. They explore the psychological aspect of it, because you got to imagine the mental health is really out there when you're dealing with the zombie apocalypse and people dying. People are just, there's a lot of PTSD. It's really dark.
Oh shit!
Really dark.
I mean,
It's super dark.
out of
Hey,
all
listen,
the science
comic
fiction that you can
the show
believe,
has nothing
this
on the
is the
comic,
most
bro.
plausible one, bro. This fucking bio craziness.
Yeah, and like she goes
There's
so
things
crazy.
in nature where like everything goes haywire and all they do is kill
She
each
thought
other.
she
It's
could like
crazy.
love. Look at this. She thought she could love her daughter back. Essentially, she was like, "Well, I love her, and if I just talk to her, it's like, no, she's a zombie now, bro." Like, you know what I mean? And then she went up to her, and she thought she was getting through to the zombie version of her daughter, and then she went close enough to hug her, and it just bit her. The daughter
Dude,
just
there's
bit her.
like these parasites
That was Carol.
infect, like
Carol gets eaten up by her own daughter in the comic version.
hey, you know those parasites, Bogey, that infect like for example, praying mantis or something like that. Like they can
Hey,
infect
praying
your brain.
mantis is hard, B.
And then out of all the insects, right? Like the praying mantis is the one. So like all of a sudden this
You ever
fucking
seen them
fungus has
slaughter
got
other
it,
bugs?
like got the fucking praying mantis's brain under control and it's wiping out everything, bro. It's
Oh,
wild.
shit, there's a
Yeah. It's crazy what the fungus does,
There's
bro.
another one too that gets into the. It's like a wasp or something that lays an egg in these these wolf tarantulas or something, and then they do the same thing. These fucking parasites eat these fucking spiders from inside out. These fucking giant, like,
Yeah.
South American crazy shit. But yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, the parasitical
zombification
world.
is not even it's not science fiction, if so to say. Like, you can be dead, but like something can take control of your body and just like fucking.
I mean, you ever seen Universal Soldier?
Nah, I don't know. Probably not.
So Universal Soldier, it's Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren, and they play
Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen that.
Vietnam War veterans, but they die in war, but they were signed up to this program. So all of a sudden they wake up and they're alive again, because just like you said, they take these cadavers, they reanimate them. But then these fools, they would have flashbacks to their old memories, but they would bring them back to be these Universal Soldiers, like they're just these expendables essentially. You know what I mean? And but like Dolph Lundgren's character, he remembers everything, and he takes over and kills all the scientists in the lab, and then he goes and he hunts down all the fucking other Universal Soldiers, and like he thinks he's in the war still. You know what I mean? It's badass. He rocks a necklace of ears, just like he did in the war. Like he just fucking cuts everyone's ears off, and that movie's pretty badass. Part one, at least. They did sequels that didn't have Van Damme, and it wasn't the greatest. I have to forewarn everyone though. If you do watch Universal Soldier, because because they're like reanimated, they're like overheat. So they need to be in like ice or like in front of like air conditioning or something. So there is one scene that I'll forewarn everyone. It's the full frontal ass shot, pause, of Van Damme. He's just in front of a fucking a hotel AC because he's just overheating. And it's like, as a kid, you're like, whoa, that's not what I signed up for. You know what I mean? Yeah, Van Damme. He was on coke.
Yep, Mark 5, Matthew 27. They got the spiritual rising. I mean,
Hey, that mantis
like,
shit you're talking about though.
yeah, I mean
They'll get
that's
into that
nature.
man's
It's
brain.
like all of these things are not far fetched. This like dead body, but somebody taking over the dead body and animating it and making it do shit. Like that's what the fungus does. Like
I
there's
mean,
mushrooms
in the
out there
Bible, you
that
know what
will
they call that? The
fuck you up and
resurrection.
turn you into a zombie, bro.
Resurrection. And
They implant your fucking spine or whatever, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, well, we'll just make him move around and,
remember
get us nearby
the
wherever we need to be, more or less."
what was the peg leg dad, the farmer Maggie's dad in Walking Dead? Remember, he was a very religious guy.
Yeah.
So
Not
his whole take on it was like everything that was
Jonah
going on was
Jones.
revelations. You know what I mean? He's like,
Yeah.
this
It
is the
was the one where
Armageddon,
it was the governor year. It was the governor
the
years
governor story arc.
when the
Yeah.
governor was like, yeah, he was the guy.
They
And then
made.
what was that
Okay,
season?
look at this. The governor, he was a very dirty vato in the comics, and he wasn't dapper or debonair like they made him in the show. He looked like a pirate, big ass, scruffy, long beard. You know what I mean? And like,
Well, they ripped his eye out on the show. That was tight.
yeah. And that was, and it was Michonne. But see, here's the thing. So he kidnaps Michonne and Glenn. And so it was in the show it was Glenn and Maggie because they were together, right? Already. But see, in this one, he made it to where in the comic they had kidnapped Michonne and they R-worded her like crazy, but she escaped. Like they had her in the cell, she escaped, came back, and killed the fuck out of him, bro. Like, well, she tried to at least. She didn't kill him actually, but she chopped off his whole entire arm, one of his arms, and she plucked out his eye with a fork. And like she was torturing the shit out of him. Then they came in, stopped. They stopped her. She escaped, and then he came back, one-armed, fucking eye patch, riding the tank, and started going to war with the fucking prison. You know what I mean? That was listen, the comic
This is funny.
crazy, dog. The comic is
The
crazy.
one arm shit is fucking
And the
tight.
comic it's all in black and white. It's all in black and
Okay.
white, right? So like
It's like
super funny.
what's that other movie with the comic feel to it? Like the
Sin City.
Sin City, yep, that was the one.
Yeah. Yep. That one was like a verbatim
I can't lie,
adaptation.
I saw that in theaters and I got
Super
queasy
good.
because of all that shit. Like it was pretty graphic even though there's no color. I was like, oh shit, I'm fucked up.
And they only colored certain things, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay, maybe, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, on purpose. That's how they did. You know what's dope about that is like that inspired one of my videos on YouTube. If anyone wants to watch it, it's called Bogart Scott-Free. The view is sick, but I did it all black and white. It was kind of like a cross between Pleasantville and Sin City, because I wanted it to be like dark, but all black and white, but certain things are colored. You know what I mean? Like so everything's black and white, but the sky is purple, or like, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, my red shirt is red and everything else is black and white. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was my first artistic shit, like artistic wise. I'll be right back.
What else we got?
Peacock said he's
Yeah.
really close over here, finishing up the video, man. So we got a premiere coming here pretty soon, y'all.
Mike McDaniel on his press conference said this. He was asked whether the Dolphins could make a QB change. He says, quarterback play last night was not good enough, so everything is on the table, and even a quarterback change. Oh.
Yeah, next couple of years, you've got some options out there at quarterback. And they might have to seriously consider drafting one early.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Week 16 vibes.
Hell
We're in
yeah.
unalive mode.
I got that Voodoo Ranger vibes. Oh,
Come
You
on,
know
now.
what? I will miss the rest of the season.
What was that one? I got a black magic woman. I got
yeah.
a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. Who is that? Is that Eagles?
Santana.
Santana? Oh, it was Santana. Duh. Santana was the shit on that guitar. Did he play a Strat? Was that a Strat? Or was it a Gibson?
I'm not too sure. I'm pretty
Do you know
sure
the
there's.
Strats? Like, you know, they all, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, you ever been to a concert, right? They pick up multiple guitars throughout the set, so
That's a
it depends
fact.
on the song. It's a song. It's a vibe thing because a Gibson, a Strat, like you said, they don't really
They're
sound the
two different
same.
worlds.
So yeah. Shout out to all the guitar players, man. I envy
I'll
you.
never be you.
I envy you
My daughter
so
can play.
fucking
It's
bad,
kind of
man.
tight.
It would be really fun to fucking play guitar, but I've
No,
tried.
come on.
I've had teachers sit there and be like, "Okay, now do this." I'm like, I ain't getting there, bro. The guitar is not easy.
Yeah, because it's like, and then like, okay, I never, but when I know a couple notes. Like I know how to strum a C. But it's
Yeah.
like, I
My
couldn't
friends
read the
always,
C.
my
I
friends
can't
used
read
to always
music.
say, "You can fucking hit a G, but you can't do anything else." It's so funny because the G is the hardest fucking like little thing to hit
So
with your
you can hit
hand.
the G.
So I can hit a G, but I can't hit like C's or A's or doesn't
Because then
matter.
it becomes all
I'm
numbers.
terrible.
Like it
Well,
becomes
I have
all
to
numbers
take
at
too
that point.
long.
-1,
I go like
+1.
this or like this or like this, and then slide it down to the right area, and then grip it. It's hard on your hand. It's not a gentle process. Learn how to
Yeah,
play guitar.
the calloused hands are the hands of a guitarist and or mechanic.
Yeah, shout out to the fucking
You ever heard the story
musicians.
about the dude from Rolling Stones? I know Papa Guru would know the story, but the guitarist, what's brother's name? He's hella dope.
Rolling Stones, Mick
Yeah,
Jagger.
there's Mick Jagger, then there's the guitarist, right? The guy that him and Mick wrote all the shit together. But dude would come up with the riffs and Mick would come up with the lyrics.
Keith Richards.
Keith Richards. Okay, so before when they
Shout
were
out
coming
Peacock.
up,
Shout out, fella.
Thank you, Peacock. He worked in like a steel mill or something like that, or some kind of factory where they press shit.
Oh no, life was
Right?
hard back in the day. Let's go
And
to
look
work.
at it crushed his fingers though. Keith Richards crushed his fingers, so his fingers are fucked up. And someone might fact check me on this, and like he plays incredible. This is like before his career started. Like, that motherfucker wanted to get it, man. He was like, this injury won't stop me.
Yep, we're getting exported now. Looks like the video is not far away. We probably will be able to get a live reveal, or what do we call
Ooh, I
that?
wonder what joint. I wonder what
fucking-
joint this is for. This is awesome. I don't even know what joint. It is.
Ow. It's the big reveal. I don't know. Let's
World
go.
premiere.
All I know is that anytime our Master Peacock and Bogart Scott Free are fucking collaborating with something, it's gonna turn out very, very dope.
In the galaxy, I seek out the who's who, and he is the one when it comes to things of this nature. and beyond.
Nah, it's time and time again. There's there's no denying the fact that we get straight clean bangers out of Neon
Yeah,
Peacock and
I wonder which
Bogart
one.
Gottfried.
I
Right.
sent them joints too. Sent them some joints. So I wonder which one. Wonder which one he selected. I love the idea of like, hey, whatever you feeling, right? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna shoot it your way. You know what I mean? You don't tell Picasso how to paint, right?
Come on
Nope.
now.
Yeah, it's funny too, because like,
Video's still uploading, just getting that little spinny circle thing, so I'm just waiting on it.
what song is it?
It's That Thing.
Oh, tight. Did I send you the little full version, lightweight one?
It's about 2 minutes long.
Okay. Is it just my verse?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. So I sent you I didn't send you the full version. Cool.
Yeah, it's taking me a little while to upload. If for some reason it doesn't, I can play it off my desktop.
They might, after the fact, we're gonna have to go back and scrub this one because it's a Lauryn Hill sample, and I haven't published this one, so they might flag us for this one. But we did chop it up pretty good.
I was gonna say I could play it on my YouTube, maybe. Let me
Ooh,
see.
there you go.
Let me upload it to the YouTube, see if we get a copyright.
Okay. Well, either way, we're still running it, and we'll just remove it after. Yeah.
Hey, you want to run the? I think we got something to run between now and then. Let's go.
On the same page, be the same chapter. We all know the same thing. Can't stop the ramp, chip for seen the whole thing. Foreshadow, cold game got me hot, need a cold shower. In the fast lane on my 24th hour, shipped it out of state. 100 plate of that sour 10-piece flock of geese. Pound cakes of that powder pack. Power tools, plot, power moves, the game's ours. At largest Bogart, come to find out I had it in the bag all along. Chip on my shoulder, been getting over, push cola like Pepsi, break slab down the boulders. Calculate my every move if it's worth it first. Pick it up, cut it smooth, how a surgeon work. Even more smooth when I serve the work. Chickens of that fish scale, call it surf and turf. Back when I was young, I hugged the block. Underdogs in the field, clutching blocks, chucking rocks. All grown now, so we flood the block, dumping blocks, stretch it like elastic, cutting soft, make it flip like gymnastics. Duffel stuffed with guap, doubling.
Yeah.
We're going back to the future.
Hey, I logged on. I logged into one of my favorite games of all time, Fortnite, and guess who is in the battle pass?
Doc?
Marty McFly.
Marty? Okay, I should have went with Marty first. Cool. Do they have the hoverboard? Do they have the hoverboard?
He has the Nikes.
Okay, badass.
Yeah,
Hey,
and then when you get them
game,
when you get them joints, you can hook up all your players with them.
Okay, everybody
Yeah.
rock. Hey, you listen, those shoes. I remember. I almost listen. Me and my girl, right? So my man, shout out to my man Dito. He had a few pair of them because they would periodically re-release them, the Marty McFlys, right? And like, so my partner, he had a pair, but he was about to hit me for about 1,500. And I remember I pulled up and I'm with my girl, and then I'm looking at the shoes, and my girl's like, "You really gonna fucking buy those? Those are fucking ugly."
Oh shit! We got some breaking news in the chat.
Ooh.
According to Neon Peacock merch, the vid is ready. Let's
All right,
go.
here we go. World premiere. Let me handle this one real quick. We'll get a countdown and then we'll get the video going.
Yeah.
Let's take the banner down so you get full
Yeah.
screen. The assets. Here comes the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Man, watch out. Look out, bruh. Watch out. The fuck out. Man, watch out. Not the one to fuck with. I'll up it, I'll draw down. End of discussion. I'll push a button, get the bus and lay y'all out. Man, look out. Guess who got the jug now? I'm just trying to do my thing. Every time I do my thing, I pack that thing. That thing. All of that ring make it sing. Hey, what you real want get into? We can bang, 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 John with a spoon. Hey, 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 we living proof. Jewels hella wet like a swimming pool. Cover, move that. Yeah, yo. Hey, yeah, yo.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let
my
'em
boy is a
roll.
fool. Every single
Hey.
little thing that you've seen in that video is absolutely him in real life.
Let 'em roll, bro.
Hey, that shit was dumb as fuck. I fuck with it. That shit goes
Yeah.
stewy.
Come on now.
Extra
Hell yeah.
stewy. Hey, that shit. Hold on. Run that back. Run that back again. Fuck it.
Oh shit, let's
Here we
go.
go, here we
Round
go.
2.
Man, watch out. Look out, bruh. Watch out. The fuck out. Man, watch out. Not the one to fuck with. I'll up it, I'll draw down. End of discussion. I'll push a button, get the bus and lay y'all out. Man, look out. Guess who got the jug now? I'm just trying to do my thing. Every time I do my thing, I pack that thing. That thing. All of that ring make it sing. Hey, what you real want get into? We can bang, 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 John with a spoon. Hey, 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 we living proof. Jewels hella wet like a swimming pool. Cover, move that. Yeah, yo. Hey, yeah, yo.
That's the Bogart 31 flavors.
fella.
The
Oh
Bogart
man.
Robbins 31 flavors.
Wow, man.
Oh shit! It's like
Man, hey, listen, man, I got a whole ice cream shop.
Oh, I swear, all of those little imageries where they superimposed your face into the other person, that shit, it's like you fit the picture, like you
I'm
fit
all
the
of them.
role, bro. It is not even like
Hey,
disputable. You are
hey,
like
look in the thread.
the 31 flavors right there.
Hey, look, yesterday in the thread too, he was like, out of nowhere yesterday, he's like, you know what? I think I could superimpose you on some shit. He's
That's
like, we should
funny.
keep rendering it. I was like, yeah, let's do it. I didn't know what he was talking about, but I'm all about it. That shit's going crazy, man.
Yep.
Shout out to Brendan
Uh,
Martinez. We got a question from Brendan.
What's up, Brandon
What are we doing?
Martinez?
Are we doing Cam Ward, Gardner Minshew this week as the super flex play? And then if he doesn't go quarterback, which is big brains right here, if Kamani Vidal, does he have more upside than the quarterbacks?
Right. It would be
Well,
Cam Ward or Vidal for me on that one.
Yeah, for sure. And it
Yeah,
would be
Yeah,
hey, I
Cam,
don't mind going. I don't mind going Minshew against the Titans. 100%.
It is the Titans. I was just
Oh,
about to
they're
say
playing
who
against
are.
each other?
Yeah, they play.
Yeah,
against the Titans.
you know what? I'll go the Ginsu because he still has Rice and Worthy
Yeah.
and Minshew will run around, and this is the defense to play Minshew again or anyone against. Honestly,
I'm also assuming this is full PPR, so Vidal could be in play because Justin Herbert hasn't been throwing a ton.
down the field.
Yeah.
And then I think that they play the Cowboys too. 100%. Cowboys.
Oh, everybody eats on the Cowboys.
Facts.
I'll still go Ginsu. I forgot they're playing Tennessee. I like that play actually. It's reckless, but it's a super flex spot. I'm assuming it's a 6-point passing tug. And give me the Ginsu.
Yeah, I don't mind Ginsu against Tennessee, big bro.
Yeah, I don't want to play Cam Ward against the Chiefs at all.
now that the Chiefs are out of playoff contention, what kind of
Oh no, Nick Bolton's not going to play probably too.
what kind of effort are we getting out of that team though?
I mean, the coach is Andy Reid. They're gonna have to give 100% effort no matter what.
That's a fact.
The Kansas City Cheeks.
Kansas
Ooh.
City losers.
And where I'm
You
from,
can't wait.
when we say it's cheeks, that means it's ass. Like it's not good.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
they can have their own asses. I don't need to hear that shit.
Kansas City Cheeks.
I like that one. The Kansas City cheeks, bro. Damn. Well, it's a very rare occasion that we can actually get on them. Like,
They're cheeky.
Oh, world.
I
They're
mean,
getting-
they're out of it. That's the crazy. Look at them out of it, and Joe Burrow. The threat of no Joe Burrow either. It makes the narrative go, "Oh, Josh Allen can win it finally."
You imagine
They're like,
that-
"Watch if Lamar doesn't get in there." They're like, "Oh,
well,
Josh
everyone's
Allen."
saying if he does win it,
Their
doesn't
team
happen
is not
because
the
the
greatest,
Chiefs
though.
weren't there. Fuck that.
Their team is
I
not
just
great.
want to I just want to remind everybody that Josh Allen, regardless of fantasy season for the last fucking 7, he's been either 1 or number 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're right.
Yeah,
whatever you want to
This season,
consider him,
six.
he might be one of the greatest fantasy quarterbacks of all time.
You ain't lying because remember how Gaga people went over like Michael Vick or Cam Newton, but they were spotty. You know what I mean? Like they had good years here and there. Like Josh
Number
Allen
1 or number 2 of any, like, doesn't matter who it is. Number 1 or number 2 of 7 straight seasons. I think this might be the 8th straight this year, or it's going to be the 7th. It's either 7th or 8th. That's just, to me, that's a feat too large to ignore.
I like that because we are a fantasy show. That is awesome. You're right. The Stallion is the fantasy GOAT of this decade so far. Remember there was a time people wanted to champion Kyler Murray to be that. They would be like, oh my God, he's pacing for 60 total tugs. It's like week 5 and then he dies week 7. And like that really was like this story of Kyler Murray. Like he would just, You know what I mean? Like Lamar Jackson, once he ran for a thou wow and then he did it again right after. But then it was like followed by like 3 seasons of not being able to finish. He would be dead for us in the fantasy season or the fantasy playoffs because like he'd been going so hard the whole year. Pause. You know what I mean? And like, Jalen Hurts, he kind of was in that fashion too the last few years. You know what I mean? Like Josh Allen is the steady Eddie so far. I hope I didn't just jinx him right there, but he's been the steady Eddie as far as. I used to call him the white Cam Newton. We used to call him Chad Newton. I think it was like me and Peacock and a clock back in the days. The 2020 year, because it was the first year he really started to break out, and it was like, because before that he was like he was sloppy down the field, inaccurate, and then all of a sudden he was a sharpshooter, and he can run, and he's a giant, and he's from Cali, where that makes a difference if you ask me, because like we're just built different.
Well, if you ask me, you go ahead and go down probably 50, 60 years and count up the stats, and there's probably not one single player that has shown the consistency that Josh Allen has for fantasy football.
Yeah, and we were in season 6 going back to 2020, because 2020 in that offseason he got with Jordan Palmer, if I remember correctly, and they got him. They put him in this process where they hook you up to all the machines, the little wires and shit, and they had him throwing the ball, and they had the little simulator thing, and then they worked on his mechanics. They worked on his fundamentals, all the shit, and then all of a sudden he was the guy in 2020. I swear to God. And ever since then, like, and it was the same way they do golf. They do the same thing for golfers. You know what I mean? Yeah, they did this. So they do that.
Put you on
quarterbacks.
Put you on sensors, and then the computer goes, "Oh, you could probably get better by doing this."
Yeah, and for Josh Allen, I remember like if they were saying specifically the way he would open up his front leg, his left leg when he's throwing. Like once he fixed that, it was whatever. It was something specifically with that. Because I remember watching a Jordan Palmer interview back in the days where he was like explaining like Jordan Palmer's the guy. He couldn't fix Kaepernick.
Who's the guy is Josh Allen. Josh Allen is the guy. Like let's give all the credit to the actual player, man. It's beyond comprehension how consistent this guy's been. Every year he's either number 1 or number 2 on your fantasy league. These are stats that cannot be ignored. Where if he's not going in your top 3 picks in your fantasy draft,
you remember this year in Dynasty, there was a couple times where it was like, okay, 1 or 2. It's either gonna go some form of Josh Allen or Jaden Daniels. These are the startups, right? And this past offseason,
it's hard to hit on any position.
I took Josh Allen
when you
every
can get
time
your
I
quarterback
had
right,
between the two.
it makes your season that much easier. I'm just saying, Josh Allen is an underrated fantasy asset, even though
I'm
he
going
finishes.
up against Josh Allen with Guccini this week. No.
Shout out to both of y'all, and everybody in the Gen Wealth leagues. But I've noticed I went through all my dynasties, and I'm like, man, Bogey's in all these playoffs. Same thing every freaking league that I'm in with JD. He's in there,
and I'm in hell of them with JD. He's in all of them.
Oh, world, we fight.
Hell yeah, man.
And Peacock too. Peacock, there's one in the nice guys. He brought this up last night. He's the reigning champion, but he had the really down year. But in other joints, he had the down year. But then now he's at the top, like the number 1 even. It's like you just never know with Dynasty. It's fucking badass.
Bro.
I'll take it.
Right. And he's in, and the other one he's in too, the DJN also. He's in. We're all hitting, man.
Come on,
that's
bro.
it. It's
not over.
That though is the testament that we talk our shit and we walk our walk, and we don't just come out here fucking 7 days a week, more or less, to talk about fantasy football for nothing.
Come on,
we'll come up with the plays, and we'll help you out in the long run. It's just the way that this panel rolls. There's no getting around it. We've got the best ideas, and we implement them.
Yes, I love that. We only have the best ideas.
We only have the best ideas, bro.
I've been saying that.
I'm telling you,
I'm just saying
I
that for you.
wholeheartedly agree. Like collectively, when we get together and we take each other seriously, we come up with the best ideas.
That's why this year in Vegas is gonna be hella fun again. Like, okay, because now we know what we know again, right? You know, they always say, if I knew what I knew now back then, but see, we do know what we know now. That's what's the dopest thing about it. You know what I
We
mean?
did a pretty good job getting to where we are now. Like I said, shout out to JD, Bogey, Peacock, Lee, Derek, Dennis, Bakes, everybody on board. I've got you know, nothing but great things to say about everybody that rocked with us.
Man,
I see where
likewise,
you're
brother.
at. I see how you be rolling. Not a single one of us is a weak spot. That makes us a strong, strong unit. You know, they always say that you're only strong as your weakest link, and I can't find a fucking weak link, dude.
Come
Come on
on.
now.
You know what I mean? Hey, look, listen. This was dope because behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, it's just as strong. I just want to mention that. You know what I mean? Because behind the scenes, you know what I mean? We're gonna help. We're gonna be each other's crutches. You know what I mean?
Shit.
You feel me? Like this, you know what I mean? The same. This, I always be trying to, you know what I mean? I won't get into it too in depth. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, it goes back to that same 24, man. You know what I mean? That's why I highly appreciate everybody because, you know what I mean? We all got the same 24. That's the one thing undeniable that everybody got in common on the entire world on Earth, right? Unless I meet a Martian, he don't feel this because on Mars, Mars is like it's more than 24. You know what I mean? Mars, you know what I'm saying? On Earth, though, we all got the same 24. So I appreciate everybody because, you know what I'm saying, you're taking the time out to rock with us and or go to war with us. Because that's how you really, just like in the Matrix, they said, you don't really know somebody till you fight that motherfucker. You know what I mean? We go to war. That's how you know everybody's in the trenches together. You know what I mean? In these fantasy streets. And it's just dope because this is the common denominator. It brings the different walks of life together and makes people realize, oh man, we all real more alike than not. You know what I mean? And I'm just speaking to like the general world that is always, you know, it's more toxic out there than that. So even in the midst of fantasy war, man, I'm having such a good time with every single one of y'all because this shit is just dope. Like I remember my girl, she said, what do you want to do on your birthday? Do the stream with my guys.
Hey,
She's like, for real? Like, yeah, I don't want to go nowhere. I want to do a
yeah.
stream with my guys. It's my birthday. This is awesome. You know what I mean? Like this.
I've been like everybody here, we've been doing this for a long time, but this is the first season where when I collectively look at the internet landscape on how fantasy football is consumed, I'm more less and less and less convinced that fantasy football has an impact on NFL viewership. The more I talk to people, the more I find that fucking fantasy football really isn't a part of their life. And I'm like, damn. It's like I thought I had this totally backwards for a long, long time. Like
No. You
we
still
are
got it
a
right.
hella niche. We were a
You still
niche
got it
though.
right.
Like the people
It's
the
not
people
as,
that
it's not as niche. It's not niche. It's not as niche as you think.
it kind
It's
of
a
is though.
$7
The way
billion
that we treated
industry.
it,
It's
the
a
way that
$7 billion industry. People fuck with
I get
fantasy.
you, but like when I run into people,
They
there's
don't even
not a
know what
lot
it
of
is, bro.
there's not a lot of fucking
But you know what's
savages like
crazy?
we are.
When they know what it is, you could be on an elevator and then all of a sudden, like, okay, look at this. When we was in Disneyland with you the last time, and then when you guys split up with us and you took off for the day, I was so then we're in line. We're about to ride that. What's that roller coaster? Woo wop? The fucking the Miners Run or something like that. What is that one?
The Big Thunder Mountain?
There it is. Bong. So we're in
Okay.
line for that one, right? We're in line for that joint, and I'm watching the game, and I got the earpods because my girl's like, she just thinks I'm rude having the phone out like hella loud. So I got the thing, and I'm like, yeah, because I'm watching the game, and the dude's like, hey, what game is that? And I'm like, whoop, whoop. And I'm chopping up with him. And he's like, oh, you in a fantasy league? And I'm like, hell yeah, playoff league. He's like, me too. What did you want? I said, Fantrax? Me too. Bro bought this phone out. And my girl was tripping. She was like, oh my God, there's people out there. I'm like, listen, baby, they're out there. I'll find all of them too. And they'll find me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a coincidence because Fantrax is not a
It's the only
common.
one that you want
That
to
is
use
not a
for that.
common used friggin' fantasy app for
Only
sure.
if you're basically in fantasy playoff leagues, because that's one of the
Like,
only
yeah,
few
that's the only
platforms that
reason
offers
why I
it.
would ever use it. There's some people that say that Fantrax is
They
a
use that
great
for baseball.
fantasy baseball. Yeah, fantasy
And
baseball app.
hockey and other shit.
The
Okay,
hockey,
look
I
at
have
this.
no idea,
This is how
but the
ignorant,
baseball I hear
we are.
a bit about.
Back in 2018, I remember I text Diamond Joe. I go, hey, are you down to do an XFL? Oh no, it was a AAL, right? I was like, you down to do an AAL league? He's like, fill it up, I'm in. Do you remember this? It was like the All Alliance Allegiance or something like that league. It was like they literally played like a month and then they shut it down or some shit like that. But they had all these ex-NFL stars that were like filling all these teams up. Like it was like insane. I was like, dude, fuck it. Because it was starting like in March, right? So it's like right after, I'm just still feeding for fantasy. Like, you know what? Hey, you down? He's like, fill it up and I'm in. But it's like Fantrax offered it. You know what I mean? Like Fantrax offered XFL. Fantrax, they do all the other, you know what I mean? Listen. If Sleeper did the fantasy the NFL playoffs and let us do fantasy leagues, that's a game changer. We would just use Sleeper.
Yeah, and I actually Fantrax, for what it's worth, we get zero hate on it. Like I don't know. Would you be interested in seeing what it's like running a fucking dynasty league on that application?
No, because here's the thing. I'm like the worst brand loyalist. Once I like something, I'll use it for what it's for, right? So like I almost want to eliminate like Yahoo. The only reason I'm still attached to it is because like the TFL guys and then the Eastside League guys, right? Shout out to the Eastside League and the TFL.
Shout out to the East Side.
Right? But outside of that, I'm just on the Sleeper. Like I just keep everything housed in one spot. Like, listen, all my TVs are Samsung. I'm just by default. There's probably better TVs out there.
All right, Ricky Pearsall will not practice this week.
Who's that?
Ricky Pearsall will not practice.
Yeah, we announced that earlier.
No, it just came out.
Shanahan said it. I had said it earlier. Shanahan he said it in a post yesterday.
Yeah, well, usually we get the official, like if we're following the team, like I'll get Texans news the day before it becomes official for like everything we've sourced.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, plus they play Monday too, so it's like if he miraculously practices on Thursday, then that would be like, oh shit, he has a chance. But
I also shared the YouTube link for the video, guys, to the group chat in case you want to watch the music video later on your own. Save it, like it, share it, whatever.
That shit was dope, bro.
And I didn't see that there was a copyright infringement yet, but it'll probably take a little while for them to process it, see if it comes up.
It's usually immediate.
Yeah, it usually is immediate. So I didn't see one this time, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, he did.
That's great.
When I heard it again, the way Prime chops it up to it's all in 1 bar increments, the same way he did the Metatron joint, and the Metatron joint didn't get flagged. Because that's the thing is like, if you're not recreating something with something these days, like in its entirety, they're gonna get us. You know what I mean?
Hey, when I because I was responsible for doing the then and now, is that that's not flagged, right? By the whatever.
Not sure, because we haven't played that one in a minute. But we'll know as soon as we get off. You know what I mean?
Okay. My bad, because I'm never intentionally doing anything out of like
No, it's all good.
fucking, I see the shit on like it's available for me to do it, and then I ended up just like dropping it because it's just vibing or whatever. So
Also the visual of it too, like Peacock tweaked the shit out of that visual too. Like that's just dope. The
All
other
right.
ones We had some other ones too where he had like it looked like Doc was rapping my shit. Like,
All right,
it was like,
The
dying.
Saints said Vele is week to week.
Bailey is week to week.
Wow, so he ain't
I
playing,
have
man.
I need Vele in one.
Yeah,
spot.
they say
Right.
he avoided a major injury to his shoulder. Timing of where it happened in the season could make it tricky getting back.
He's a 28-year-old sophomore.
Yeah.
We're more or less looking at Juana Man and Olave like big
Yeah.
time. This is a big bonus for all those owners.
Who do they got this week?
The Jets.
Oh, the
yeah,
Giants.
Jets.
Oh, it's a shootout. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I don't know if I could just comfortably deploy running backs against the Saints because his last couple. Well, I guess Bucky did go off on his first game back, or he did decent, I should say. Yeah, okay. Because outside of that, yeah, they're still giving it up to receivers. Let's go. Oh, this is so crazy. And the Brotherhood, my whole team got even Valet. That's another one on that team that I was actually using. They just all are dying. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Oh, who does Dak and them got? Oh, they got the Chargers. Who does Burrow got this week?
I'm ready to lose all my matchups in this after the bye week. It would of course happen.
Yeah, it's part of the of course series. I'm like, of course my players die on the bye week.
You already know.
There will be ups and downs, smiles and frowns. Hey, Snoop, you ain't never lied.
World.
Hey, Kev told me back in the days when y'all was kids, they used to call you Snoop.
Cold World.
Yeah.
I got a lot of nicknames. A whole shitload of them, bro. Like,
Oh,
don't
word?
nobody call me by my real name. But like motherfuckers, I went
That's
to school
been my
with.
life too. You know what's crazy? My son prefers to be called Emmanuel as soon as he started. Like when other people call him Trey, right? Like at school, like because I hear it, they said, "Call me Emmanuel." That's my family name. Like he corrects them.
Weird.
Oh, that's pretty
Come on now.
badass. Man. My dad always went by like Manny or Cheese. That's his Filipino.
Oh, so
nickname.
all three of you. So your son is the third?
Yeah, that's why he's Trey.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
Jim
Ross.
Wealth at his finest, man.
Come on.
Facts. I didn't know that, bro.
And he was hella juiced when I came upstairs after that stream. He was like, "Do you see me in the chat?" I said, "Yeah."
Come on now. Keeping it
He
lit,
was
too.
hella juiced. Well, 'cause,
Hey,
you know-
he checked Lee. He said, not Trey. That shit was funnier than a
No,
motherfucker.
Because Lee said, "Hey," he said, "Oh, hi, Tree." He said, "Hold on, bro. It's Trey, not Tree."
Oh, world.
And then Lee was like, "I didn't say Tree." All of us collectively, yeah, you did.
Oh, world.
You know, sometimes we read. Hey, listen, I can't read for shit. I'm the slowest reader.
Man, you ain't the only one. I can't read for shit. My damn.
But the irony is like I'm just a master linguistic. You know what I mean?
Oh, for
yeah.
sure.
Being so far from like school and shit, right? I started like, oh shit, how do I spell that? Like you know what I mean? It used to be like spell everything. Like, Gemmo for the longest, he would invite me. Hey, you want to do the spelling bee contest? Because Gemmo would have, and then I'd be like, hell no, not with Peacock on there. I'm like, Peacock can spell everything.
Fuck that. Oh, my
I'm
mom.
like, fuck that. I'm not. And then Phil, he would go on the show. He hates when I call him Philip. He would get faded, then do the show. Because he's like, supposedly he's like a phenomenal speller. So to challenge himself, he'll get wasted and then do the spelling bee. Those episodes are hella funny because
Shout out
Gemma
to
was
Philip,
terrible.
man. Shout out to Brian.
Yeah, man, shout out to Brian. Yeah, we rocking. Week 16 vibes, man. Hey, we pop off with a doozy too. This is a playoff game already. You know what I mean? Like in real life type of shit. That's the vibe, man. You got fucking Seahawks,
Is
Rams.
this
Where
the
they
game
at?
that Clock is going to be at?
What was that?
Is this the game that Clock is going to be at, or did he go to the game?
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's in Seattle, Clock's supposed to be at that
Yeah, I
game.
think it is in Seattle. Because remember, he said he was going to be at the sideline on one of the games. I forgot what game it was, though.
Yeah, he spent the last 2 years over there too. But then he got a different, the person that he was working with, I think he moved on to some other shit. And then the Clock just was like, he's doing something else right now. He's running a ski lodge right now.
Come on.
All
man.
I know,
That's
this is gonna be
badass.
the biggest test that Seattle's had yet. So, yeah, get ready. It's not gonna be easy for the Rams, but
And
this is gonna be probably one of the better
I didn't
games
realize
that we get in terms of football. Hopefully, like lined up on paper, this is as good as it gets right now.
Come on now.
I didn't even realize the Rams been giving it up like that on defense. Because what I'm saying, I'm so polarizing their offense, and the defense was gravy boat for most of the year. But if you think about it, they did give up booty to the Eagles. Remember, the Eagles are looking dry too until that game early on in the year.
They gave up 41 to the Lions, 45 to the Cardinals, lost to the Panthers, gave up 31 that game.
Yeah.
Last time they shut somebody down was the Buccaneers at 34.
Oh, they could be touched, bruh. They could be touched, bruh. Pause.
Come on now.
Seattle is pretty well-rounded. The defense is better than the Rams, and the running game is not as good. The wide receivers are not as good. Shout out to JSN, but Puka and Devontae with Adams that's as good as it gets on a duo, right? Like,
Come on now.
go ahead and
Devontae's out
make an
this
argument.
Yeah, he damn show is out this week. I think I agree with you, Bogey. They sit him all the way to their first game of the playoffs.
Because their win on Sunday punched their ticket into the playoffs regardless, right?
Okay, Bogey, I got something for you, bro. Fuck it. Let me turn my camera on. I'm looking at the Rams schedule right now, right?
Right.
And
Let's poke
looking
them
at the
holes.
division standings, right?
Let's
So
poke them up.
both of these boys is 11-3. We are 10-4. Somebody's finna go to 11-4 tomorrow or Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
What do you think our chances are of being the number 1 seed, dog?
Okay, so in this world, we take care of business the rest of the way, right?
Come on now.
counts, right? So then
We got to play Seattle too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
and
look,
counting
bro.
Seattle.
Y'all got wins against
So-
the Rams and the
We
Seahawks?
won. We split with the Rams, and we played
Yeah.
Seattle the last game of the year, I think.
So 10, 11.
Week 17, one of these weeks.
So 16, 17, 18, right? So we go from 10, 11,
Oh, we
12,
got
13.
Chicago and Indy in between Seattle. And I want
Yeah,
to say
so-
it's Indy, Chicago, and then
So
Seattle.
so then this is what we need. We need Seattle to beat the Rams, right? To hold them to what is that? 11 wins. Then it jumps up Seattle to 12. What is Seattle right now?
They both 11-3. The
Right,
Rams
11-3,
and
right?
Seattle is
So, yeah, that make 'em
11-3.
11-4. And then we'd be tied with. Then we take care of business. Theoretically in this scenario, we take care of business with the Colts. Now we're 11-4, tied with the Rams, and then Seattle's at number 1, right? Who does Seattle have week 17 now?
Let me see. Give me a second.
Because the Rams are going to win out. The Rams are going to win out, but we need Seattle to beat them because then it'd be like, okay, at least they beat Seattle, right?
Seattle
beat the Rams.
got they got the Panthers, and they finished with us.
Okay, so
Hey, the Panthers are knocked.
We
The
beat the
Panthers
Panthers.
knocked off the Rams.
yeah, then fuck it, they can knock off the Seahawks, right? So in the perfect world, we win out. Seattle beats the Rams, then the Rams win out, but Seattle loses to the Panthers. Then we beat Seattle in week 18. Then we would be not only division winner, but the number 1.
Oh,
That's
world,
the-
bro. That's
there
what I'm
it is
looking
right
at
there.
right
That's-
now.
that's
There
the-
is a, that's what I'm looking at. It's a path for it.
Put that
It is
on the
a
wish
path
list
for it.
for Christmas.
It's a path for us, bro. Cold world.
Yeah. And like we just like, okay, who do the Rams got? They got Seattle, and
Hold on, let me
then
go back over there.
because then it's like, yeah, what, they
Rams
funky dropped.
out with the on the road against the Falcons, and then home
Okay.
versus the Cardinals.
Okay, so yeah, so I had that right. So we need Seattle to beat them on Thursday, and then of course the Rams will win out. But then we also need Seattle to. This means that we need Seattle to lose out because we need the Carolina to pull it off. Then we need to take care of business.
And they last 3 weeks going into this game, I read that shit wrong. So they gave up 34 against the Lions. They gave up 17 against the Cardinals, and then 28 against the Panthers. So that's their last 3 games.
Okay.
Come
So
on,
look,
Ted.
look,
Don't let
over
me
the place.
down. Don't let me down. Last week I didn't need
I
you,
read
but
that wrong.
this
My
week I
bad,
do.
bro.
Who you need not to let you down? I might need him too.
Ted McMillan.
Oh yeah, let's go. Come on, Tetrosa. He's been balling though. He is better Marv. That's what I'm calling him. Like he's everything we wanted Marv to be last year as a rookie.
Minnesota Den said, "Who's playing Run Run Rudolph?" I just heard that.
Run, run, Rudolph. What is that?
Yeah, it might be a Christmas song.
Remember that one song? Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Damn
Hey, see, my whole theory about that song is he's hella faded, bro. Like he might have been the one that ran her over. Like, and it might not even been grandma. It might have actually been a reindeer. You know? Country music, you gotta consider they're faded, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Popping off.
Oh, fucker.
I'm over here studying these motherfucking wire moves.
That's exactly what I'm doing myself.
Oh, world, bro.
I'm done that shit.
It's crazy out here. Study long, study wrong. But hey, fuck, bro. I gotta be meticulous with these moves, especially in a few leagues. You got only 50 moves in the league. Oh my mama. So, yeah, man, I'm getting down to the wire, bro. Motherfucker, hey, look. Might not be no next week, so we got to make sure our next move is our best move, man. 100%. Derek said, my work league, pick one. Quarterback Justin Love, Sam Darnold, or Minshew Mania. Chicago and Jordan. That's what Jordan Love got in Chicago.
It'd be Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold against the Rammies.
Yeah. Giving up 34, or what was it? Maybe we could even look at what's the Rams against the QBs, right? Because also too, there's also a scenario where the Rams run it all the way up, like they've been on some of these opponents, and then there's just the garbage time effect. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Did they shoot it out? They shot it out earlier this year too, right?
Yeah, I was about to say it's like I don't know how like
Cooper Kupp
the
revenge.
Seattle offense versus the Rams defense, like to me it stacks up formidably. It's not out of the question that the Seahawks put some points on the board, man.
The Ginsu could throw a fuck ton too, but then like at the same time, for a team that can't run the ball like the Chiefs, this is the defense that everyone's running all
the
over.
Seahawks. No, I'm saying Darnold.
No, I know.
Darnold?
I'm just talking about Ginsu is the other case I was gonna make. Like Ginsu, they don't really have a run game. He's probably gonna throw it a lot. It's a good. It's a soft defense to play Ginsu against. But like, also for a team that hasn't been able to run the ball all year, the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
they're probably going to be able to run against the Tennessee Titans here. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Patrick Mahomes is 4 times the better quarterback than Minshew. So I don't expect
I'd say 8 times.
8 times.
You know what? 10 times. Let's
10
just round
times.
it up. 10 times
I'm not
better.
really sold on Minshew just because he's a quarterback. If
I
we're looking at
absolutely love
Patrick
Minshew.
Mahomes having a hard time, then Minshew.
For anybody who's been following my content going back to all the way to 2019, I love the Ginsu. It's because he's one of those fools that's just gonna chuck the fuck out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
He's a fantasy QB.
If
You know
I
what I
get
mean?
proved wrong, man, then
You know who's in that realm?
that's all.
Sam the Wolf Howell, right? Like I love these type of guys. They're just gonna throw it a lot.
So here's
fucking Mills.
Here's a question that's relevant. It's a Tyrod Taylor or Gardner Minshew waiver wire pickup.
Why'd you do it?
Minshew.
Brady Cooks? It's
I mean,
Minshew.
Tyrod Taylor.
I know, but did they kill Brady Cooks already? It's like, why are we talking
No,
about
I'm just
Tyrod?
saying. I think Brady Cook didn't do anything himself to.
No, that motherfucker
Yeah,
donated 3 picks.
But they're gonna run him back. Watch this.
I don't see why.
And they're not
But,
gonna
you know,
run back Justin
Tyrod.
Fields. I tell you that.
This is his role. This is him. You
They're
know,
like,
go
this is
ahead
your
and
starting
play.
role. Your starting roles to get us L's.
The quarterback that hopefully gets us losses for our draft pick. I don't want to throw it into the NFL already knows who
Did you guys beat the Bengals with Joe Flacco?
what?
Who were one of those wins you got? Because that one was like,
All I'm saying is Tyrod Taylor is who he is, and the NFL knows who he is, and he's gonna have
pick
a
up
role.
the
He's
Ginsu.
pretty
The
good.
Ginsu
He's a
slices.
pretty good backup.
The Ginsu slices and dices. Like we can get like anywhere from 200 to 250 as a floor. How about that? Like he's gonna throw enough. But yeah, I don't want Tyrod.
I wouldn't say I've been filleted or macheted, but maybe butter knifed by the fucking Ginsu too much. So the
And I
Ginsu,
think my love
I've
for the
seen.
Ginsu goes back to the Jaguars Ginsu
Yeah,
2019.
there might be a game or two where you might be holding a lot of weight to it, but for the most part, he ain't been very sharp. He's been a dull butter
He's a
knife.
backup, but he's a
He's been
starter
a
for me
butter
in
knife.
fantasy.
Ginsu mania has been more like butter knife mania to me.
Only maniacs love Ginsu. I'm a proud maniac. Hey, look at this. I remember going into 2020. That was one of my late round, and I only played a super flex predominantly already back then. So it'd be like, I was fucking with the Ginsu, so I'd be on these podcasts. I'd be like, I fuck with Gardner Minshew, the Ginsu. Slices and dices, I had his whole take, right? Then I would make people would be like, what the fuck? Then I'd make people look at his 2019 stats, right? Do this right now. Look at his stats. He started 12 games, right? Then they benched him because Nick Foles got healthy. Because Nick Foles started the year as a starter and he got hurt immediately. Then Ginsu went in there slicing and dicing. And I always have fun prorating some shit, right? Okay, he started 12 games, but if he played 16, right? So at the time, I think it was like 3,200 passing. He had like a few hundred rushing, and he had like fucking 21 touchdowns or something like that, passing touchdown. It was like insane. Like, oh shit, what if he played the whole year? So then they go back, they run him in 2020. He's the starter. I'm like, yeah.
Derek
He got hurt early though that year, and then that was the end of Minshew mania. Like he got hurt. It was actually, I remember it too. It was like week 3 of 2020. And it was a Thursday night. Might even been week 2. It was a Thursday night, and it was the whole thing because it was not only was the 2020 year, so it was like the COVID and no people in the audience or whatever, but it was Ryan Fitzmagic with the Dolphins versus, so it was the beard versus the mustache, right? And then at Minshew, he had said something in the course of the week like, yeah, guys, the beard, that's just, that's out. You know what I mean? He made some kind of derogatory comment to motherfuckers that rock beards. So then, and Ryan Fitzmagic didn't take kindly to that. Yeah. And he went out there and shredded him up. But it was also the emergence of James Robinson. Remember him? J-Rob the Mob? James fucking Robinson, bro. And it was crazy. Shout out to Bliss with Blake. He had went to a high school that James Robinson went to the rival school. So I remember that year just knowing Blake. He goes, there's this kid, bro, James Robinson. He's like, he's getting the gig over there with Jacksonville. I'm like, word? I picked him up everywhere. He's like, but he had this whole story that like James Robinson would just run these fucking 80-yard house calls on his high school team. Those were his memories. He's like, he's a bad motherfucker, bro. I'm like, okay. And he wasn't playing, bro. That fool was running back 6 that year, bro. On a shitty team. But I do remember this clearly. They were tanking for Trevor, right? This was the real thing. They were tanking for Trevor. So they would be down, and I think his name was Dan Luton. You guys remember that guy? That was the QB after Gardner Minshew went down. Then I used to call him Lieutenant Dan. Luton. It was Jake Luton. Jake Lieutenant Dan. That's what I called him. Right? Jake Luton. And they will be down 2 scores. And they're like, fuck it, we're running James Robinson like we're winning the ball game. You know what I mean? And they would just run the ball like they were defending a lead. Shit was crazy. Yeah, they really buckled down after that. 6 years later, Trevor Lawrence might get into the playoffs for the second time in his career. And I still gotta knock Trevor Lawrence because he has 1 playoff win under his belt, but it was against the fucking Chargers that were coached by Brandon Staley, who gave up a 27-0 lead at the half. That's insane. So I don't really credit Trevor Lawrence for that win at all. I still don't believe in it too. I wonder if he went and got plugs. They have these things I heard that you wear. It's like a cap, and it grows your hair back. Maybe that's what he's wearing. Because that's the last game. I know it was the Jets. That looked like a guy playing with confidence. Like he had a full head of hair. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know why Lex Luthor wants to take over the world? He started losing his hair, man. He said, fuck this. Shaved his head bald. He's like, fuck that. I'm taking over the world. You know? He had to do it the dirty way. No hair. That makes you a villain. See that? The bogey logic. Is that game's in Dallas? How come? Oh yeah, you already went over this. I was gonna say how come we're not going to that game.
Hey, Derek said, did we decide on Darnold for his question?
I like Darnold because I know it's a short week, but man, we're gonna shoot this bitch out. Let's go. It's a shootout. Where's this in? Seattle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do we got any weather? You know what? I'm still going. I'm going with Darnold. Yeah. What's the other options? It was like Ginsu
and Jordan Love.
Okay. You know what was crazy? We had Josh Jacobs out there like he wasn't hurt at all, huh?
Man,
he was in the passing game, and but see, it's like what do they look like if there's no Christian Watson, right? Because the threat of him opened it up for them tremendously since he came back, right? You have Jaden Reed coming back, and he came back too. It looked like, oh no, they're getting healthy at the right time. Christian Watson goes down because his feelings is hurt. If Christian Watson plays, That would, but then we have to make this decision by Thursday, so that's why I'm just going with Darnold. Like Darnold's been steady Eddie with just one real option, even though they'll throw it to fucking Barner for a touchdown or whatever. And then now at least Rashid's getting in the mix too, and Cooper Kupp revenge game. You could add these little narratives that I like to do. I'm gonna go Sam Darnold. You know the what's at stake too, right? And as much as Clint Kubiak wants to run the ball, they're not the greatest running team. They run a lot, though. That's the thing. They're when it comes to rush attempts, they're damn near 50%, and sometimes even more. But the last couple of weeks, throwing a little bit more than the run ratio. If you look at the last, if you might look at the microscope, the last 3 weeks.
The Dolphins QB situation will be announced tomorrow for against Cincinnati.
Who's this?
The Miami situation.
They might not play Tua.
Nope.
Nah, they need to play Tua. Who do they want to take a look at? Don't do this right now.
It's either going to be Wilson or Ewers.
It wouldn't be Zach Wilson, right? Like, why would you want to take a look at Zach Wilson right now? And this is the organization that historically said that in the contract they would pay Brian Flores more money. He had a losing bonus. There was a losing purse for him. If he lost, they pay him more. He's like, listen, you're trying to lose, so then that would mean Zach Wilson is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who can guarantee it's a loss? Give me Zach Wilson.
Hey, Lee, you said Bam Knight is out?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Michael Carter. He's a decent pickup.
Sir.
It's like, are we gonna get DeMarcado? That was the thing, because then even if it's DeMarcado and Michael Carter, I would still like whoever's the pass catching role, and it would shift to DeMarcado. Who are they playing? Who are the Cards playing?
I think the Falcons.
The Falcons.
Oh shit! Let's go, Bijan. I need you,
Bijan.
Bijan. And crazy Kirk. This becomes a decision again. I'm playing the Brock. I've been last week. I legit decide. I had to legit think about it. Do I play the Brock or Kirk? Corky Kirk. He's in a nice spot again here. But I'm gonna play the Brock because it's on Monday. It's like, all right, we're just gonna wait this thing down. Give me a chance.
Hey, what y'all think they do with Odunze?
I don't think he goes.
I don't think he goes. I've already made adjustments to my.
I mean, because here's the thing. Tino said part of the whole. I was busy. I was doing things and cooking the breakfast, and then I was taking a dump, and then Lee calls me. Right, I'm about to jump back on the show, but then I'm looking through my text messages, and one thing Tino says, it's like Tino's like, twin. They ruled out Odunze. He re-aggravated his shit in warm-ups. He was the one that got me some specific information. I was like, oh shit. So that means they had fully intended on him playing. In warm-ups, he had re-aggravated his shit. He's working with a stress fracture, right? You want to go to a fractured ankle, right? You can, which was or a stress fracture / high ankle. You can go back to Terrell Owens. He played in the Super Bowl. This is not Terrell Owens, and this is not the Super Bowl, right? And then Odunze, so my thoughts on Odunze is I don't think he goes, bro. And here's the thing: is am I disciplined enough to not play him in spots where I need him? Because I have him absolutely everywhere. I've 4 out of the 6 leagues I'm in, I have him. It's if he goes, I don't know if I'm disciplined to not sit him because I need him. I don't really, you know what I mean? I'm like, what, do I just throw him out there just for the hell of it? And it's what time is that game? Is it the morning game where I have flexibility to or do I have to make a judgment call because I can't weight him down? You know what I mean? There's hey, but this is week 16 right here.
Come on now. You already know.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it though. This is what we live for. Know what I mean? It's blatant as a motherfucker. It's bloody as all hell, man. I wouldn't have it any other way. You know what's crazy about the? I seen some Titans fall, and not talking about the team. I'm just talking about some motherfucking big dogs.
Juggernauts, man.
I seen some
100%.
juggernauts fall last week, and there's a lot of hot teams on the rise, and you know what I mean. And we got some teams coming off the bye week, like myself, and this one where I lost half my team basically in the bye week. I'm a fucking juggernaut. I'm a 2-loss team, and I had lost half my team. Like, here we go.
Oh,
Let's
we're
see what
over.
we're made of. You know what I mean? It all starts this week, this Thursday, week 16. Main events. Every match is the main event.
Facts.
Had we played each other in the D-Gen last week, Bogart, I would have lost by less than a point.
For
But
real.
we both had buys.
And you know what's crazy? That's one of the. I'm about to jinx my team right there. I don't want to say this, but you know what? This is reality. This time of day, I go and I click the IR spots to see who I can fill up. But it's also an indication of who got beat up. In the
Yeah, I had a
D-Gen,
bunch
I'm
of-
like, oh, I had no one get hurt. I'm like, thank God.
No, I had like 4 injuries over there. TJ Watt, Devontae Adams, Brooks is questionable. Like, I just banged up.
I think I got Steamboat over there this week, and he has a juggernaut.
Yeah, I'm playing Bernie Mac, and he put up 411 last week.
I love that.
Yeah,
I'd
hopefully
rather
it's
them,
down for
when
him.
you go
I
over
did like
400,
380.
it's so hard to replicate. I hate myself in the GWN. I think I put up like 470 or something like that. For real. I would have went over 500 if I made the right starts and not the late swap. I swapped out Schultz for Krosky Merritt because I love JSM. And he went off, but then not like a tight end premium Schultz who put up 34 to his 20. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa, I probably could have went like 500.
500. Imagine that.
I know, right? I've got 480 and 490 before. And like high 490s yet to eclipse the
In the
other
Cutthroatiest, I had the highest score amongst all playoff teams, but I didn't face nobody.
I'm gonna dip out, my G's. I'll see y'all boys later, man.
Yo.
Oh, everything.
Have a good one, JD.
Up in a minute, bro. You too.
Looks like Travis Kelce's coming back for one more year.
Round and round, round and round. Let's hit that new video for everybody one more time.
Man, watch out. Look out, bruh. Watch out. The fuck out. Man, watch out. Not the one to fuck with. I'll up it, I'll draw down. End of discussion. I'll push a button, get the bus and lay y'all out. Man, look out. Guess who got the jug now? I'm just trying to do my thing. Every time I do my thing, I pack that thing. All of that ring make it sing. Hey, what you real want get into? We can bang, 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 drawn with a spoon. Hey, we living proof. Jewels hella wet like a swimming pool. Cover it, move that. Yeah, yo. Hey, yeah, yo.
Yeah. Where the hell is my coworker, man? It's taking like an hour and a half lunch.
Always happens, all right.
I got shit to do. Oh, that's right. He said he was going to go run some errands. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, JD said he had a slide too.
We'll wait for Bogey. I don't see any other questions so far.
No.
It's a few. Oh, here we go. I got the job in that I need to take.
Did you hear back from Sleeper yet?
From Sleeper?
Didn't you put like a thing in for like a graphic person?
Oh, you're right. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. It usually takes like a week for them to at least review.
Yeah, probably.
They'll let you know, like, yeah, we're interested for setting it up, or we're going in another direction, or whatever.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that. Yeah, I applied for like 4 or 5 different graphic job positions in other places. Just to try to make some side cash.
There.
It would be great. It'd be pretty easy doing football graphics, I feel.
No, wouldn't that be dope?
That'd be pretty cool. Would be pretty damn cool. The pay's like whatever. It's not super great. It's almost like what I make here, but hey, the job seems a lot cooler.
Yeah, there.
All right, let me make a list. I do have a list of some graphic design shirts that I'm going to be working on. Yeah, I just got to work on a logo for Nelly coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we live in proof. Jules hella wet like a swimming pool. My daughter, she's the star. My youngest, she's got dropped off from school. She's the star student of the week, and it's right before the vacation, so she's just loving it.
Nice.
Yeah, because like they there's like an agenda for them every week or every day, right? Like, all right, this is your favorite book, so she gets to go there. This is my favorite book. But I'm like, so what's your favorite book? So we're just reading all these books last couple nights, and then it's the mouse and the cookie, or the cookie and the, you know what I'm talking about? What's that book called?
Not really.
Where like it's the mouse where there's the cookie in the milk, and the mouse is like, I forget it. But anyways, yeah, that's her jam now apparently.
The field mouse, the pop goes the something, not the weasel.
I guess Josh Jacobs took a hit to that bad knee during that Denver game. Shit.
Damn it, Josh Jacobs, what the fuck?
Let's see, do I have him over here?
Just get beat up right when I.
Oh shit! I got 2 or 3 shares.
I got him in the cutthroatiest, and I don't think I have Wilson. Or do I?
I got him in nice guys, and I don't have Wilson. And I wouldn't pick up Pierre Strong just in case. Like, when they're activating him off the power.
Oh, damn, I have him in both. I have him in the D-Gen and the nice guys, but in the D-Gen, I at least have Wilson.
Okay, badass. Because Wilson is like, insert Wilson. You know what I mean? And it's like Chicago's getting ran on, even with TJ Edwards back. So it's like,
in the
we're going to play that.
I can pivot out of there. I have James Cook, Kyron, Derrick Henry. So I'll be okay with their guys.
Is that the D-Gen?
That's in the cutthroatiest.
Okay, I'm so glad I'm not playing you there. This is crazy. I remember like texting you during that draft, like, girl, just all the running backs, just killing it with all the value.
Yeah, they all just kind of fell. Like my receivers are kind of like, oof. It's like Sutton, McLaurin, Ibuka, Jacoby. Like those are my studs.
But you know what's cool about this? This is why the design of the format is why I like it a lot, is because, like, first of all, like with the it's like a 0.25 per attempt, right?
Right.
So it's like for every 4 attempts, that's the point already, right? So the running backs, and if you're not catching the ball, at least they get greasy, you know what I mean? So like a load carrier, and say you got 4 or 5 load carriers, right? Yep. Like you have this floor already built in. We're like, you know what I mean? Like, even if you were to look at like, okay, we need anywhere from 15 points each, and that'll get us to like the 350 range, right? Anywhere, maybe like 15 to 20, right? That's what we're looking for.
Yeah,
Especially with the IDPs too, like they all counterbalance each other. That's what I'm saying with the scoring format. There's 2 points per reception. Then there's the QBs. They're premium, and they get all of it. But then they'll throw a 4-point fucking pick. You know what I mean? A -4 pick, right down there in the hole. Like, we're duking it out. Yeah, I love it.
Sorry, I'm entering a job here for my work.
Oh, I'll get DNA.
Date.
I wonder what day they're off. I think they're off. My kids are off Thursday, I think. I think after Thursday, there's like a minimum days scenario. Oh, no, I think they go to school till next week. Or maybe this Friday, and then they're off. I got to look at the schedule again. So I'm excited. I'm like, yeah.
My youngest one's already off, and then my two older ones will be off.
I think it is this week. Excuse me. I think it is this week.
Yep, this week. Yeah, has to be, because next week it's like 2 days of work for me, and then we're off, I think.
Yeah, what's Christmas Eve? Wednesday?
Wednesday?
Oh, that's right, because 18. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The fella's birthday's this Thursday.
There you go.
Yeah, it's my birthday on Thursday.
Get turned.
Shout out to the fella.
Fella.
Right? The big faux thief. It's going down. I love living. Shout out to JD.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we got a big game too that day. The Rams, Seahawks.
Celebrate.
Man, he broke it down earlier though. We was talking about Cam. There is what's crazy is I just want to get in, right? But I was like, oh shit, we actually have a shot and it's not too many things need to happen. It just needs the Seahawks to beat the Rams on Thursday. Then the Seahawks lose. I need the Seahawks to lose out. That's all it needs to be. After they beat the Rams. They beat the Rams and lose out. Yeah. And we're the number 1 seed. Insane.
That is insane.
But also we have to win out, obviously. And that includes beating that includes the Seahawks losing out after the Rams game this Thursday. Seahawks win. Oh, and it's Seahawks at home too. Wonder if we're getting weather. Weather hasn't mattered in a lot of these games this year, except for some of the windy games. Aside of that, the snow games were fun.
Snow games are fun if the points are there. Otherwise, it's like,
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying this year we've had like fun snow games.
Oh, for sure.
I know we haven't had do you remember the blizzard years ago? It was like 2017. It was like Bills Steelers, where it was Le'Veon Bell.
Was that the shot
versus LaShawn McCoy?
Yep.
Yeah. You know what pissed me off? I think it might have been 16 actually, not 17, right? It might have been 2016. What pissed me off is I was on the bye weeks everywhere because I had Lev Bell everywhere. He goes absolutely nuclear in that snow game. And then the next week has like a subpar, like a regular game. And it costed me.
Yeah.
It costed me.
That's usually how it goes.
One and done. Almost 10 years ago, I still ain't over it. See, we have 6 shots this year, 6 bullets to go to the big show. Love it. We need it.
It's the big show.
Christmas. We're going to war on Christmas. Who's on the Christmas games? We have Dallas. They really put Dallas on Christmas.
City and Kansas City and Denver, I believe it is.
Okay. And then
there's a third game, I think, too.
But it's not. I know 2 out of the 3 are on like Netflix, right?
And then the other one's on Amazon.
Oh, look at the streaming
I love Amazon
platforms.
Prime.
Hey,
Amazon Prime,
playing,
yeah.
Yeah, but I also read. I was watching. Was it Get Up this morning, and they were talking how many millions of dollars they're going to lose because without Mahomes, and with and out JD.
Nah, but Broncos country is strong too, though, bro.
I know, but they're talking about
Elway has built a dynasty of fans over there. You know what I mean?
No, they're talking about ratings drop.
I got my homie Eastside Eric. He's diehard Broncos fan because he just grew up. Elway was the shit. You know what I mean? And then with his family of Raiders and Cowboys and Niners, he's like, fuck all y'all. Elway. Stuck with it. I remember hating so tough when they got Manning. I was like, ugh. Do y'all remember that? Manning wanted to go to the Niners. Did you guys ever hear about that?
Yeah, I heard that.
And he goes there and he talks to Jim Harbaugh, and Jim Harbaugh says straight up, look, when we get down to certain situations, I'm calling the play. And then Manning was like, the fuck? But Manning was seeking out the team that had this crazy defense in place already because he was
That was the
tired
year
of
the
carrying.
Texans almost got Tony Romo.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, Tony Romo was slinging it, bro.
Yeah, but he stayed in retirement. He didn't come out because they were trying to go after Peyton.
Word.
The Texans are trying to go after Peyton Manning. That's when he came back and went to the Broncos, but the Texans are trying to grab him. That's when JJ Watt was there at the peak and all that. So it would have been great.
Those years. Oh shit! If you guys had Tony, if you guys went from Schaub to Romo, it would have been nasty.
Yeah.
And then they ended up paying Romo over there crazy. Remember that?
Yep.
That was like 2013, right?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah, because then and I remember Uncle Jerry, he came out, he had this fucking clip way before like shit was going like viral like that, but he had this clip. He was like, Tony Romo is paid like Tom Brady is paid. He's even paid more than him. He needs to play like Tom Brady. That's what he said. Oh, but then he went on like the string of injury years. And then then there was the Dez Bryant 2014. I was reaching for the goal line. Oh, the catch, no catch, or whatever the fuck it was. They had to, the NFL, this was what, 11 years ago now? The NFL had to reiterate, what is a catch? What is exactly a catch?
It's still kind of like that.
You ain't lying. Don't let someone catch the ball, go into the ground, and then roll a couple times either. They go, whoa. So, did he have possession? Was the roll a football move? He's down by contact. Did he have full possession?
Yeah, Derek put the games up. Denver versus KC is the Amazon night game. Dallas at Washington, Netflix, 1 p.m. and the Lions Vikings 4:30 on Netflix.
So for sure, Dallas is gonna have a Merry Christmas, right? Playing the Washington Commandos.
Oh, for sure.
Ooh, Krosky Merritt might be in my lineup if I can get to Christmas. Get me to Christmas, fantasy gods! All to the promised land!
And Marshawn Lloyd suffered another hamstring injury.
Yeah, I saw that just not long ago. Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that guy can't even stay healthy at all. It's crazy.
Just get out of the NFL.
No soup for you.
Yeah, that's wild. It is wild. The guy's been
As soon as he came to the league, he was hurt.
drafted anywhere?
Yep.
Anywhere. Josh Jacobs now officially questionable.
Yeah, it's fucking
Great.
well.
Of course, I have him in 2 of my 5 leagues.
Yeah, I got him in 2 semifinals. I'm like, yeah.
Yep, me too.
And I'm like, don't have Wilson. So I'm kind of screwed. I'm just waiting for Sleeper to update these playoffs so I can see what I'm going to be doing there.
To the promised land. To the land of promise. You gotta speak it into existence. You gotta will it. I hope I see Peacock in the Super Bowl in the
There you go.
Cutnodius. You're gonna will it. Who you
Take
playing
it.
over there? Bernie?
I'm playing Bernie Mac, yeah.
I think I'm playing. Fuck, who am
And
I
then who do I got in the other one?
Oh, I think I'm playing Plug over there.
In the
Oh,
DGen, I'm
shit, shout out to
playing Bernie
Plug. Such
Mac.
a good dude.
And in the Cutthroatiest, I will be facing Bernie Mac.
Oh, shit. Hey, you know what's crazy? Bernie Mac, he's always been one of my nemesis for years.
Dude,
right?
I know. Every time I play him,
I made sure to
the
bring him
final,
over.
I
Like,
don't
you got to
believe it.
come over here with us. Well, because he's also an awesome dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't do the shows or the chats or anything like that, but like he'll text a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, he's hella cool.
He'll
But
jump
like,
in
he's a
at
fierce
something every
competitor.
now
He
and then.
plays the game the right way too. So that's why I was like, all right, let's go. You rocking with us everywhere we go. I'm like, okay, damn it, Bernie.
Damn,
Damn it,
playing him in
Bernie
both leagues.
again.
Playing him in both leagues. Wow.
I know I'm playing him in one of them for sure.
Who do I face in this one? Oh, I'm playing my homeboy Skilo in the semifinals over here. Damn, he put up 205 points last week. That's like a new record. Perfect.
Good.
Perfect.
Let's see you replicate.
On Bogart's
It's always
logic,
the
it's
most
like,
difficult thing.
gonna be hard to replicate that. Yeah, he beat the other guy by 102 points.
There you go.
Average is like 120 over there. He scored 205.
Ooh.
Actually, average is like, yeah, anywhere between 130 and 140, I guess. That's
Okay,
my
so
mid
there's a
over
reason
here.
he's here.
Let me go over this lineup. I gotta make some changes. Oh, this
In the
lineup
next, one of
my
our
lineup
dynasties
is,
is the
I don't know
next
how
gen.
I'm so good over here.
There's one I absolutely don't belong, but I don't care. I'm here. I'm like, let's see if we can keep pushing the envelope.
I got a
This
double
beat up
flex.
team.
I got a double flex question.
Okay.
It's a full PPR. I'm starting. Well, let's see. Who do I put in? I'm not too confident in Alec Pierce right now.
They are playing the Niners. We give up splash plays down the field. That's kind of where he lives. Just put
I'm
that,
just trying to.
and he never leaves the field. So there's that too, right?
Yeah, he had one target last week.
Ooh, that's right. Because Phillip Rivers. Oh, okay, there it is. Phillip Rivers
So-
definitely didn't push the ball down the field at all last week.
No, he didn't.
Whether it was weather or not. I think isn't it funny? We tend to, we're going to go right to the side of, he's 45. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so I can go Kareem Hunt versus Tennessee.
Mhm.
I can do Christian Kirk versus Vegas. I don't want to do that. Trey Turka versus Houston. No, don't want to do that. DK Metcalf versus Detroit.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Dewan Jennings versus Indy.
And I like that too. There it is. I'm doing those two right there.
It's one of those. I put Metcalf in because the rest of my starting lineup goes Josh Allen, Jimbo Cook, Jahmyr Gibbs, Terry McLaurin, Jalen Waddle. Maybe I won't go Terry McLaurin. How's he been doing? Oh, he did pretty good.
Who does the Commandos got this week?
They play Philly.
Ooh.
So I got Jalen Waddle versus Cincy. I'm going to leave him in there. I may flex somebody else over Terry McLaurin because I got Nico Collins, Jalen Waddle, Travis Kelce, DK Metcalf, and then Terry McLaurin.
Okay, so I actually, yeah, it's like McLaurin might be the one I'm okay swapping out for like one of those running backs or something. But
Kareem Hunt or Pacheco.
Yeah.
I'd probably go Kareem Hunt versus Tennessee.
But I'm also not mad at McLaurin too because like damn, like you know what they've been shining on? They're like the poor man's Cardinals. They just
I'm
get
gonna have
like
to go Juwan. I'm gonna have to go Juwan Jennings, bro. He's
yeah,
just
I'd rather
been-
go Juwan Jennings over especially
I'm
with
gonna
no
go
expecting no Ricky.
over Terry McLaurin. I'm gonna go Juwan
Yeah,
Jennings.
against that matchup too, because Indy's been giving it up to perimeter receivers specifically
Yep.
all year. It's probably because their starting corners haven't been healthy.
It
at
changed
all.
it didn't change my projection at all. I made like several moves. Projections the same, but I feel better.
It's that time of year though too. You got to be strong. As long as you feel strong on the play, fuck what the numbers say. You know what I mean? Like we're going with what we've been seeing all year.
Yeah, and this is a league where the guru. Like my team was not good a couple of years ago, and then I traded away Tua and somebody else, and I brought back Waddle, Josh Allen, and somebody. And then they were like, "You have too many." All my receivers were hurt. I remember we wanted to trade with me because I had like Tank Dell, and then all these dudes.
Oh, Tank Dell.
Hurt. Yeah, poor Tank. Dude, that's the name of this team. It's Tank You Next. We're doing this for Tank this year.
Yes. It's for you, Tank. My boy Blue.
Yeah, this league I locked up the buy first week, and you get $100 bonus for doing that. So
Oh, that's badass.
or the first place overall or whatever. So I was like, oh, cool.
That's a cool little side pot.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about doing? This is really ignorant, and it'll be only volunteer only. So I'd be like, all right, in dynasty leagues, I go, all right, y'all, who wants to get in on the side bets every week? You just let everyone know, right? Like $5, everyone. Who's the highest scorer this week? You know what I mean? Winner takes all. It's just whoever's in, they just throw the fucking thing to the pot. And then we just assign it right away every week. We just pay everyone, throw it to whoever's Cash App or Venmo, right? $5 in. Because then it'll make motherfuckers never want to lose. Like you just get to, you might get a fucking $60 a week little side pot just for having.
You could. That's pretty dope.
But see, but that's the thing. It has nothing to do with the actual pot, right?
Yeah, it's a side pot.
It's just every week. Hey, who wants in? $5. Who wants in? Send it. Send it before Thursday starts. You know what I mean?
I still have like 2 or 3 guys that need to pay my home league, but
that's what I'm saying though. 'Cause I used to do that in my studio league. It used to be gangster. It'd be like $20. We used to do $20. Who wants in? And there would only be like 3, 4 of us every week, but it was like dope because it just made motherfuckers like want to win so bad, right? And it helps you. It's like, all right, I'm sharp. Gotta be sharp. Win this bag, win this week. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. Colby Parkinson, 22 points on my bench over here. Of course.
It's so crazy because his snap count is ridiculous. He's he's a full-time guy basically now.
Yeah. And then with Davante Adams being out.
Remember Jordan Reed? You know, okay, so when Sean McVay first got there, he came off of having like a Jordan Reed and he ran everything through the tight end. Because personnel-wise, that was his guy. You know, he had like Pierre Garçon and like, but it was like, Jordan Reed was the guy. But, he couldn't stay healthy. Anyways, he gets to the Rams. He only has a second-round pick, I think it was. He didn't have a first round for hella years, Sean McVay over there. And when he did, they were traded away. I think they took Jared Verse with their Sean McVay's first-round pick, I think, just a couple years ago. Anyways, he had took Gerald Everett. Remember him?
Oh, yeah, I do.
So that was Sean McVay's first ever draft pick. And then the next pick, I think, was Cooper Kupp. So he goes. So first he goes to like his Jordan Reed comp, right, which was Gerald Everett. And then he didn't really pan out like they wanted him to, but they had hit on Cooper Kupp immediately. Shit's crazy. So then he kind of built his offense around Cooper Kupp for real. Like before that, he was really ripping off Shanahan. He's like tight end, everything's through the tight end and the run game and the read option and the fucking. And there's bootlegs and there's fucking. He did it all. I hate Sean McVay. He's too good.
Minnesota Den saying he wants to raise the 32 to 100.
I'd be down, but see, here's the thing, bro. Like
3,200s, that's a lot.
Yeah, it'd be 3,200. That'd be dope because then we'll call it World War 3,200. That's what we'll call it. Here's the thing. I'm hella down, but people like getting people into 32 was already difficult enough. And then I'd be like, it's 50. And be like, okay. And I was like, all right. You know what I mean? Want to do 100. Always wanted to do 100. But it's one of those things. One of them things. Yes, baby. Okay.
Sorry, I had to answer that.
That's all good.
Do. Damn. Come over.
Shit. Peacock, what a sleeper reset the playoffs today sometime?
Yeah, my guess is they're just double checking everything to make sure they're going through all the stat corrections.
Yeah,
But you don't want to push a bracket through and then be like, oh,
yeah,
you're not in the playoffs. So that's my guess.
So,
They're trying to be extra careful.
just trying to look at my opponents that I have coming, that I probably face next week. Looking at what they have going on. Shit. Just my life, I get a team that's fucking 14-0. Jesus Christ Almighty. I can handle this, dude. It's fine. Ugh. So this is dude. My dog. This guy's got Prescott, Mason. He doesn't really scare me. Not that bad. Okay. It's not really a scary lineup. That's pretty good. It's a psych ward. It's fucking scary. I see your Spurs are in the NBA Cup tonight, huh? Yeah, he's on mute. Ooh.
All right, the sun is out. I haven't seen the sun for like a week.
You ain't lying. I haven't seen that either.
On God, that should have been absentee.
Yeah, it's crazy here, right? It's gonna be 80 degrees here on tomorrow. Whatever.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
No, but no, it's just you wake up in the morning. Yeah,
It's so beautiful and like lovely.
yeah, and then the next day it's like high as 40. It doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make sense. It is what it is. Texas
I haven't
bipolar
been able
weather.
to take my lunch yet. Oh, sorry. I was texting my plug.
No, it's all good. You know what I mean? Shout out.
He was like, "Did you go by?" And I was like, "I haven't been able to leave yet."
Those are doctors, bro. Those are doctors. Hey, good looking out for that though, Peacock.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna knock out some. So we'll round it out. So like down to 2 or something.
Yeah. No, we're straight.
No, I
We're straight.
appreciate that. You know what I mean? We got throw you some bread for that. You know what I mean?
We'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm not. It's just some things that I like to do creatively. Like, okay, I did that. All right, cool. Now I need to do a lyric video next. Like, those are things I just want to kind of put in my portfolio.
Yes. You know what's dope is back in the day. So I had the young homie. Oh, he was ripping and running in these streets with me. Then he had the older brother that was all the while was going to I ain't never met him, but he was going to videography school.
Mhm.
And he went to Full Sail, actually, which is a dope school for not only sound engineering, but also videography, things of that nature, business too, music, business, shit like that. Anyways, he shows him my music, and then the dude, so he's like in town for like holidays. And he goes, hey, he's like, my brother, I played him your mixtape. He's like, he wants to do your music videos for free. I said, really? He said, yeah, he wants to build his portfolio though.
Yeah.
For his resume type shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. And I remember it started with the house party video. And I had this song called Supernova, but it was like, he was like, we're gonna throw a kegger. Do you have a song to like just like shoot a we can shoot a music video? We're gonna throw a party at my house. I go, hell yeah, I got a song. And you know, because he had already heard the mixtape, and the mixtape was out. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is dope. I love like how the universe is, because then it was like, boom, just started dumping videos out. You know what I mean? Then I made sure he made money, because then I was, you know, next thing I knew every rapper in the world. Like, hey, they wanted you to shoot their music video. They saw you did with me.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it was dope. I remember we did like a zombie, like a zombie music video. And it was my boy. It was my boy's song featuring me. But I remember, so my boy had this whole idea. He wanted to be like an earthquake. Like, oh, let's be in an earthquake. Like every time you stomp, everything shakes and shit. And I'm like, okay. And like we're sitting there, and he's pitching the shit to the brothers, right? Because the younger brother who had connected us with older brother videographer, the younger brother started picking up the camera too and doing his thing. Like, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Just had his older brother like teach him little tidbits, and he just ran with it. And the young kid, his name was, they were Jason and Jason and Jeremy. Shout out to Jason, the younger brother. Jason, he was like super ADHD. So he picked up everything real quick. You know what I mean? Just like, he saw things hella differently too. Like anyways, make a long story longer. He's like, they're like, yeah, we like your boy Rome's idea, but and this is like right, Rome like pitches the idea, and then we're like blowing this shit. You know what I mean? And then Rome leaves to work or whatever, and they're like, we like his idea, but can you convince him to do like a monster flick or like a fucking zombie, like, and like Walking Dead is like big. And I was like Walking Dead? And then it was like, you know, it was, like, the first original idea was like, we're going to be like, there's going to be like vampires and all the shit. It was going to be like everything. And then I was like, but then I just, as long as I was Blade scot-free, because I had the whole trench coat and the whole, I had the shoddy, like I was like, I have a shoddy and I have a bulletproof vest and a fucking, a katana sword. I was like, I was all of it. Yeah, fuck it. Blade scot-free.
Blade scot-free.
Yeah, and it was funny because there was other shots that we had like that told more of my story. Because if you watch the video, I just pop out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, I'm this like zombie slayer all of a sudden. But like, we had part of the story where it's like we had wanted posters of me, where it's like I'm just like this murderer. Because like, and have you seen this guy? But because like I'm killing zombies, but the people are just finding like these fucking dead bodies. You know, you're like, listen, they're zombies. But how do you convince that, right? And it was like. And then like we had all these vans because my boys worked for Bloomsters. So I had all these vans. So we had like vans and they were supposed to be like hella undercovers. They're like supposed to be tracking me. And my boy was like, so we shoot all these shots. You know what I mean? And my boy was like, man, we're not gonna use any of that shit. It's gonna be like a 10-minute video. Like the fuck, like I'm like, I'm trying to shoot a movie, right? And he's like, it was my boy's video too. It's like, your boy's not even paying for that shit. Like, listen. And they cut a lot of that shit, fell on the what do they call it? The editing floor. This is supposed to be like the zombie, like I'm a zombie, like I'm a zombie fucking slayer, but they think I'm killing humans, so I'm wanted everywhere, but I'm helping humanity. That was what it was supposed to be.
Video's still pretty cool.
Yeah, there was one scene I hella hated that like there was supposed to be one thing where I stabbed the fucking zombie and it like, you know, it was just like, oh, we'll just like flash it. And then I'm, you know, kicking them to the thing and they left that in there. And so cheesy, it goes right through his armpit. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, I'm like, why did you keep that scene? Like,
Edit that better.
there's like the one clip that like I wasn't there during the editing, right? Because I'm annoying. Like, that's why I let the artists do their thing. Because if I'm there, I'm like, what about this part right here? Like, but I definitely would have got that. And I'm like, what is it like? Because if I wanted to do a thing where I stab him and then I kick him off my blade, right? So my boy hella sells it. Ah! But they just keep the whole thing. I'm like, you know, like flash it with other, you know, like you flash like other scenes, like while I'm about to thrust it in them and then go back to when I'm kicking, you know what I mean? And there's blood all over the sword now.
Yeah,
like
it's a simple, just cut the stuff or put
but they kept the whole sequence there. You know what I mean?
I like those movie bloopers. They stay in you find them years later and you're like, oh, that wasn't supposed to be there.
My girl's hella good at that. Like, I remember we watched Double Impact one time. I was like, we were going on a Van Damme hike. This is during the COVID times. And we're watching Double Impact. And she's like, you know, first of all, it's like so badass to me. I haven't revisited it since I was a kid. It was pretty ass. You know what I mean? But it's just like, gee, dude, you have to watch Double Impact. And then like, she kept pointing out every time like they're both in the same scene and they're fighting fools, right? Like you like punch the dude and then they're supposed to be one of them. It's supposed to be, you know, one of the twins. And then boom, he gets hit. And then it shows his face. It's like, look, it's totally not even him. I'm like, it totally isn't. I'm like, damn, really poor. As opposed to like before that, if you had one person playing the same person in the same scene, they would have a cut somewhere that was obvious. Like remember the let's get together, yeah. We can make one for you know what I'm talking about? The old odd couple. What was that thing called? Anyways, it was like an old Disney movie, but it's the same little chick. She's playing two people, but they have the fucking every time they're in a scene together, there'll be like a seam somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like say like we're you got this little fucking seam with the sound pads. So it's like I'm right here and then I'm right here too. And then you film it simultaneously. Then they would cut it in the editing room together. You know what I mean? Fucking a lot of work back then. Now it's just AI motherfuckers. They bring. Hey, remember the first AI when they first? What was it? The Irishman. It was that Netflix movie. It was De Niro and Pacino. It was the Jimmy Hoffa and the Irishman. It was that story, right? But that was like some of the first CGI where they're like de-aging fools. And it was kind of, it doesn't age well, pun intended. The de-aging, because it's just like, it looks so phony. It's like them actually as the actor doing the motions and everything, but then like he was stomping someone out. And I was like, oh, it totally looks like young him, but old body stomping out dude.
You ready? That's him?
That's him.
Let's take it home.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right.
You already know.
What's today? Tuesday?
Yes, neonpeacockmerch.com. Extended sale. It's early Christmas, y'all.
Put it in the cart.
Put it in the cart. And the entire week slate of content coming right at you. Just keep all the notifications on. We are at war. This is not a drill. We're deep into the war. One step away from the promised land.
Damn straight. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Maybe a H-Town huddle coming up. We'll see. If there's time permits. And then, yeah, we'll be back with a Thursday night kickoff here for this week, man. Doing it. Playoffs. Give me money.
Yes.
Man, watch out. Look out, bruh. Watch out. The fuck out. Man, watch out. Not the one to fuck with. I'll up it, I'll draw down. End of discussion. I'll push a button, get the bus and lay y'all out. Man, look out. Guess who got the jug now? I just try to do my thing. Every time I do my thing, I pack that thing. All of that ring make it sing.